I'm gonna do some tweaking to the thing and see if I can do it. Hang on. It's been a hot minute since I've like done this filtering. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Also, fucking hell, it's warm. I've forgotten how you do it regarding the It's been a hot minute since I've had to do it. I think it's filters? I don't think that worked. No, I think I'm making matters worse. I've forgotten how you do it, son of a bitch. It's been that long since I've had to do it. It is a custom, well, green. So green gets rid of it, so custom... Well, that's a step in the right direction. I go all the way. No, that's got rid of me. Whoops. I didn't mean to get rid of me. And now that's just not gone well. Just made myself invisible, apparently. So it's really annoying. It's really annoying because it still shows that green bit. Annoyingly, I'm just gonna have to make it. I'm just gonna have to make it pitch black and hope for the best. So yeah, I broke the green screen. Well, kind of. The green screen's mostly fixed now. Yeah, so context. I programmed it so that... I'm so sorry, I need to set up the air conditioning. This is actually insane. I fucking hate summer. Summer is just uncomfortably hot. Oh my god. Apologies if you can hear the fan. Also, glad to see that my camera has gone out of focus. You'll love to see it. Fucking hot, mate. Yeah, we can get to work making, Yeah, we can get to work. How are we all? What's the temperature? It's like 20-something degrees. It's insanely hot. Not used to it. Right. We do be vibing now. But yeah, I'm ready when you guys are. Should we get going, chat? I'll get the videos up that I wanted to watch. Might as well just get them all up so it's easy. Herbert Schmiff. Honestly, at this point, you can basically just pick at random a video from Harman's channel. It's pretty insane. Wait, what the fuck? There's a multiplayer Sonic Frontiers mod.
Sonic Frontiers is one of the better. Yeah, let's go in the room now. I kinda need the styling.
Bro, that looks sick. Anyway. Yeah, can you guys hear the fan or no? I'm assuming that you can't, but figured I'd ask first of all. Yeah, surprise, surprise, we're not actually starting with Harman, which might be a little bit of a surprise to the more perceptive of you. We're instead starting with a Reforge, who is a piece of shit. You made a 30-second video. Interesting. So yeah, PS5 Pro is changing gaming. Yeah, context for people who don't know who Reforge Gaming is. Not only is he a PlayStation fanboy and he's a pretty pathetic individual, not only does he beg his fans for money, and openly doesn't like engaging with his fans if they aren't paying him money to join his Discord server, but also, he's just a bit of a piece of shit, really. He's just a bit of a dickhead. So, yeah, with that being said, he made a video saying, Nintendo Switch 2, console exclusives matter. Oh, that like to dislike ratio is golden. Also, can we just appreciate the fact that he has more than double my subs and around the same views? I quite like that. But yeah, with that being said, let's look at this young man try explain to us how console exclusives is actually a good thing. Also, I appear to have ruined my fucking webcam. Well, I appear to have slightly ruined the green screen. Because you can see a little bit of it now. I'm gonna see if I can just cheat. I'm just gonna see if I can quickly fix that. I mean, technically I did fix it, but I made matters worse in the process. Why can I see the fucking hang on. I think it's because it's too far away. If I move it a bit closer, it'll be fixed, won't it? You won't be able to see the clips. Yeah, there you go. Can't see the clips. Boom. That's the reason why it was fucked. Oh, you can still see a wanker clip there. Stay. Good. You little shit. Stay. You little fucking twat. Stop it. Stay there. Fucking hell. Stop moving. Now the other side's doing it as well. Fuck is that all about? Fucking silly that. See if I can fix it. The only thing I can think of is just cropping a bit. We're having technical difficulties here. Right. Why are you being an absolute spasmoid? Oh, it's because the clips come loose. Right, you're about as hard. You're about as hard as my granddad when he gave birth to me mum. Right, are you... Why are you still moving? Oh, fuck it, it'll be fine. I don't care. The point is that it's high now. It's fucking really high. It's as high as me. Right, anyway, green screen is mostly fine and it's currently as tall as anything. Right, are we ready? Should we watch this young man explain to us why console exclusives is actually a good thing? Right, let's do this. Boom.
There is one thing the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct proves, it's that exclusives matter. Or
no, the only thing that the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct proves is that Nintendo can get away with literally anything. It doesn't matter how expensive they make things, morons on the internet will still buy it. $80 games? Ooh, yes please, Daddy Nintendo. Charging us way too much for a console? Yes please.
maybe I should say exclusives still matter.
Exclusives never mattered. You fucking Jake Gyllenhaal lookalike with your Jimmy Neutron hair.
There's been a lot of dialogue recently, and I've definitely pushed back on it. There are people that claim that exclusive games are anti-consumer. Essentially,
they literally are. Like, you're literally holding games hostage just because people didn't buy a certain plastic box. Like, how is that anything other than anti-consumer?
the idea being that you shouldn't have to buy another device. You should just be able to get all the games on wherever you chose to spend your money. Essentially,
yeah, that's literally how it should work. Like, you understand how it works, you're just being obtuse about it. Like, yes, everyone should be able to have all of the games on any of their platforms. Because if that was the case, then the hardware would have to be improved, and the hardware would have to be made appealable. Because then the hardware is what people would have to choose. The games would no longer be a factor.
making you entitled to every game that any developer makes or any studio decides to invest in.
Well, yeah, like, you're a gamer. You've spent money. Like, you spent the same amount of money as other people. It's like, where is the issue? Every game should be on every platform. Like, this isn't hard to understand. And hilariously enough, more and more PlayStation games are coming to the PC, and more PlayStation games are proving that day and date PC releases is a great thing.
There's also been claims that, well, the industry is going to move away from exclusives. It's like, this is where the industry's going. We're going to see more and more games just put in more places. We're not going to see exclusives being as important as they once were.
I mean, that's already happened with Xbox, and it currently is happening with PlayStation. Like, pretty much every single PlayStation exclusive is now on the PC.
PC supremacy.
Hey, Bankai with the $2, thank you. PC supremacy, I know, right? It's like, Xbox basically already has made all of their games third-party, and PlayStation currently is doing it. The only people that aren't doing it is Nintendo, but I mean, you can basically just emulate Nintendo games, and it's really not difficult to do. So, I honestly don't know what to say about that.
And
also, you want to talk about t-shirts? The good old Irish t-shirt.
I think the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct just blows these narratives completely out of the water.
Yeah, the reason why it Well, no, it doesn't blow the narratives out of the water. It just proves that Nintendo guys will just buy Nintendo games anyways. Like, you're basically... like, there's fuck all third-party games on the Switch hardware, so you're basically being bottlenecked into buying these games. And also, that's one of the main reasons why you would want to buy a Switch, right? For the Nintendo games? It's like... the Nintendo Switch doesn't have particularly good hardware. Even the Switch 2, like, it's still catching up to the PS5 and Series X. And it doesn't really perform that well with AAA games. I mean, we saw that with Cyberpunk 2077. Like, the game doesn't run very well.
And I've continued to say when these discussions come up that you don't want to break up this happy marriage. A lot of the games we saw in the Direct that are exclusive to the Switch 2, they look really impressive for a $450.
Do they? I mean, like, what I'm seeing on my screen now just looks like Doom from Wish. Like, is it impressive?
Portable device. You can dock it, obviously, and get better performance, but the performance we're seeing, like the Metroid game, as an example, you can get 1080-60 when you're just out and about playing the game.
Oh, 1080-60? Fucking hell. Sorry guys, you can get performance metrics that were promised back in 2013 with the Xbox One. Jesus, dude, calm down. Fucking hell, pushing the boundaries here, boys.
Natively, and that's coming from a studio who built the game for...
We want to see Mr. Puffer.
You want to see Mr. Puffer? Well, I can hold Puffer up, but he's not going to look into the camera because he's currently pondering Donald Trump's Ukraine situation. I don't think he's... You gonna look into the camera? No? Yeah, I think he's currently solving third world debt. Like, I don't think he I don't think he's happy to look into the camera at the moment. And now he's cross. Want to go back down? There you go. There you go. He's currently pondering
Nintendo.
things.
Look at Mario Kart. Mario Kart World looks really, really impressive. There's
Mario Kart World does not look impressive. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought that Mario Kart World was decent until I compared it to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Like, honestly, chat, this is insane. Like, let me just show you. Hold on. Like, I'm just gonna mute it so I don't get copyright struck. Seriously, like, compare the two side by side. Like, Crossworlds looks fucking gorgeous by comparison. And Crossworlds is gonna be on the Switch. Like, it's insane. Like, comparing the two side by side, it's ridiculous. I think Mario Kart World, honestly, is a step backwards from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I still think is the best looking,
if there is one thing...
Hold on.
Complete theme, like...
I still think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best looking Mario Kart game.
Mario Kart World looks really, really impressive. There's
This game looks generic, I'll be honest.
lighting, there's reflections, there's higher detail of textures, and it looks like it's running at a very good frame rate. And you're not going to get that from a studio if you bust up that happy marriage between studios who create games specifically for a device.
Well, that's funny because there are dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of multi-platforms that can already do this. Like, run games at 60 FPS, question mark, have reflections and accurate lighting, and realistic lighting. Like, there are so many cross-platform games that can do that. And ironically enough, there's a growing number of PlayStation exclusives that can't do that. Same with Xbox, like Redfall, Forspoken, Final Fantasy 16, like the fucking Until Dawn 2 remake. Like, there's a growing number of exclusives that can't do that. Like, I think you should be really careful making that argument, sir.
And Nintendo made it clear that they want to use exclusives to sell this thing.
Yeah, I know, and that's not a good thing. Like, because they know they can get away with it. It's like, oh, what if we want AAA games on the Switch too? Oh, no, you actually want Switch games. No, but what if I get bored of the Switch games and I want, like, Call of Duty? Oh, no, why would you want Call of Duty? We're gonna give you Switch games. We're gonna give you Nintendo games. It's like, okay, what if I'm bored of Nintendo games? What if I want to play, like, a horror game on the Switch 2? What if I want to play, like, Doom on the Switch 2? Oh, no, you don't actually need those things. You need Nintendo is what you need. It's like, that's basically what they're doing, and it's fucked.
There were 9 exclusives in the video. So there was an hour-long direct, and 9 of the videos are Nintendo exclusives. There was Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Riders.
I'll be honest, I don't get the hype for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like, people unironically act as if it's going to be Game of the Year, and I'm just like, okay, it exists. It's like saying that a Luigi Mansion game is going to be Game of the Year. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
The Dusk Bloods, Dragon Drive. Then there were all the games that are getting switched.
Rift, if you get Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I'll get the game too and race you on stream in the future.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm looking forward to. Thank you for the $5. If I do get Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, it'll be pretty cool to do, like, cross-platform racing with viewers. Like, I think that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that would be pretty sick, to be honest. There's a new Donkey Kong game. Yeah, it's Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Nintendo fanboys suck its meat dry. Like, people unironically act... Like, you know Nintendo Prime? The guy who defended $80 games? He unironically thinks that Donkey Kong Bonanza could be Game of the Year. I'm like, mate. Like, I know that your entire existence is shilling for Nintendo, but it's a fucking Donkey Kong game. Like, chill out.
2 editions.
When was the last time a Nintendo game was Game of the Year? That's actually a really good point. Like, Nintendo games have been in the discussion for Game of the Year, but when was the last time a Nintendo game was actually Game of the Year?
Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Party...
Was it Breath of the Wild? Or was it, like, something further back? I genuinely don't know.
Jamboree and Metroid 4. Listen, 5 of those you can only get on the Switch 2.
I mean, until you can get them on PC with emulators. Like, I think it's very naive of you to believe that the only way to play these games is Nintendo Switch. Like, I think it was 5 years ago, Breath of the Wild. Was it Breath of the Wild? Yeah, I feel that makes sense. Mario games have only been when Mario Odyssey existed, I think. Bro, Mario Odyssey I want to play. Like, Super Mario Galaxy is so fucking good. And people say that Odyssey is just Mario Galaxy, but better, so...
Talk about Mario Kart in a moment. It's pretty significant what they're doing, and that was a prediction that I got right. 4 of those exclusives are Switch 2 editions with new features with the Joy-Cons, higher resolution, higher frame rate. If that's how many exclusives you're going to put in your Direct, it's very clear that they're not going away, and they actually really matter when you're launching a new device.
I mean, not really. I feel like what matters is just new, good games. Like, I don't really give a shit whether games are, like, exclusive or not. I just want, like, good games with a new device launches. Like, you know? It's like, imagine if someone was releasing a new Xbox, and they were like, hey guys, look at this game that you can play on the Xbox Series 12. It's Sonic 06. It's like, yeah, who would want that? It's like, it's a multi-platform game, which is good, but the game itself is shit, so no one would want that. But if someone said, oh, guys, this is the Xbox 12, and you can play, like, any game on the planet on this. Any game ever, exclusive or otherwise, you can play every single game on this console for only $100. Do you unironically think that that wouldn't be a good launch? Like, I feel like at this point, the reason why many people just aren't that keen on the Switch 2 is, number one, because, I mean, the Nintendo Switch, like, I think the Nintendo Switch was, like, way more, like, innovative. But, like, aside from anything else, it's like, I think people are just getting more and more done with the idea of doing exclusives. And evidently people agree with me because look at the fucking like to dislike ratio. Actually, it's ridiculous.
They also showed
Wasn't 06 a launch title for the 360? No, the Xbox 360 came out in 2005, I'm pretty sure.
A ton of third party. This is a continued complaint whenever there is a state of play or a showcase or a direct when there's not enough first party games. They had roughly 50 games that were either shown or announced during this Nintendo Switch 2 Direct.
I mean, quite a lot of the... I mean, the reason why this recent state of play was shit was because there just weren't that many good games. Like, it has nothing to do with exclusives. I mean, obviously, if you're a fanboy and you live rent-free in these companies' heads, then yeah, exclusives will matter. But, like, I think what people care about at this point is just good games. Right? Like, I don't really give a shit about, like, exclusives. What I actually care about is, like, just having good games to play. It's like, what's wrong with that? It's like, I'll never understand why motherfuckers like this try spin that as a bad thing. It's like, you want games available on all platforms?
And only 9 of them were exclusive.
Like, mate, if you've got the Jimmy Neutron hair, at least try sound smart.
Now, this should make it clear in the future that if you tune in for a showcase, a state of play, or a Nintendo Direct, there's going to be a lot of third party. That's just pretty much how the industry works.
Yeah, and that's how it should be. Everything should be third party. Third party is always good. There's a reason why in the top 10 best-selling video games of all time, like, basically all of them are multi-platform. Aside from Wii Sports, that was a game that launched with the fucking, Wii, so that doesn't really count. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which launched with the Switch, so that also doesn't really count. Because, like, obviously the sales of those games are going to be incredibly impressive, because they came with the fucking consoles. But the other 8 games are all multi-platform. Like, the best-selling games of all time. It's like, coincidence? I think not!
But with 9 exclusives, and over half of those being exclusive just to the Switch 2 itself, it's very clear that exclusives still matter.
They literally don't. Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, my plastic box can run games that your plastic box can't, actually. Actually, I think you'll find my plastic box can run better games than you. No, it can't. My plastic box runs better games than yours. It's like, that's literally what you're promoting right now.
Not going away. When the market...
Rift, I didn't know you were cultured like that. Yeah, it's part of being British. You're just injected with culture. Like, when you become British. Like, when God gave me the gift of being British, he also injected culture straight up my arsehole.
Leader uses
So much so that the needle came out of my, chin.
them to sell their brand new console, and they use a franchise like Mario Kart, which the previous Mario Kart sold close to like 70 million copies.
Yeah, because it was bundled with the fucking Switch. It was bundled with the Switch, wasn't it? Like, yeah, no wonder it sold. Hang on, let me just check this. Hold on. Nintendo Switch Mario Kart 8 bundle. Yeah, like, you can... Yeah, like, look at this shit. You can literally get the fucking Nintendo Switch OLED with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's like, yeah, no wonder the fucking thing sold really well. It's because it was part of a bundle, and that's how it works. It's like, that's why Wii Sports is, like, one of the best-selling games of all time, because it was bundled with one of the best-selling consoles of all time. It's like, are you seeing a pattern here, Mr. Muppet?
And they said, hey, if you want to play the next Mario Kart, you can only get it on the Switch 2.
I mean,
that's significant.
I mean, with enough time, sweat, and patience, you can play it on the PC with emulators.
That means they see the power and the potency, not just of their titles, but of making something exclusive so that you have to buy their new hardware in order to play the game. And
so you're literally advocating for games being held hostage on a certain plastic box. Like, that's actually insane. I don't understand how people still do this. Like, this is amazing. I meant the Incredibles reference. Yeah, fucking Incredibles is peak. It's ridiculous. Chat, I don't understand why we're still here. Like, people, like, saying, actually, exclusives are perfect, I'll have you know. It's like, mate. And now we have exclusive games that are going up in price as well. Like, that's the fucked up thing. Like, I feel like expensive, I feel like if games are being exclusive, they should be cheaper. Because that would offer more of an incentive to get the console. But it's like, the fucking exclusive games are going up in price as well, so it's like, really? If you don't give a flying fuck about Nintendo games, it's like, the Nintendo Switch 2 is basically meaningless. And that's kind of the point.
As I said on the outset, that's a...
It's like, the Nintendo Switch 2 is like, it has worse specs than consoles that are close to 5 years old at this point. It's like, they're not going to run AAA games as well as the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Like, it's just not. And we see evidence of that already. So if you genuinely don't give a fuck about Nintendo games, it's like the device is literally pointless to you. It's like, you're not going to care about the handheld aspect because you could just get a normal Switch or you could get a Steam Deck for like the same or cheaper price. So it's like, the device really won't have like anything varied to offer.
Happy marriage. Like, you're getting performance levels and new graphical fidelity and lots of more karts on the actual racetrack. Those are things that probably happened because the studio was just making the game for the Switch 2, not making...
Why? Genuinely, you literally don't know that. What are your thoughts on Subnautica? Subnautica is probably one of the most terrifying games I've ever played because I'm scared of the open ocean. So, yeah.
Making it for all these other platforms, not trying to make it work for all these other configurations. That benefits you, the consumer.
It literally doesn't, and we know, and we can see evidence of that not being the case. It's like, take a look at the recent fucking Pokemon games. Like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was a Switch exclusive, yet it ran completely broken. It had so many glitches, it had more bugs than Next Door Neighbor's bathroom. Like... And it also had barely anything to offer. It's like, the same thing can be said with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, they're good games, but they ran like shit. Same with Hyrule Warriors, like, that game ran like shit as well. Something being an exclusive doesn't shield it from being shit. Like, yeah, exclusives can still be shit, and as a PlayStation player, you probably won't admit this because you're a PlayStation fanboy, but it's like, PlayStation exclusives are also shit. It's like, look at Concord, for example. Fairly certain that was on PC as well, but it's like, Concord was like a PlayStation exclusive for a while, and that was shit. Same with Forspoken and Redfall on the Xbox side of things. It's like, being an exclusive doesn't automatically make it good. I think that's a very naive perspective.
It can't be anti-consumer if an
It literally can, and it is. And you saying it isn't going to change it.
exclusive benefits the game and the way that it runs and the way that it looks. And
Okay, keep that same energy when we get a broken fucking exclusive then. Like, you need to keep that same energy then. It's like, by your logic, you would be a massive hypocrite if one game releases broken and it's an exclusive. Also, yes, I do have Nintendo Wii, it's fucking awesome. If you could change Nintendo, what would it be? Honestly, Control-Alt-Delete, we need a fresh start for the company. Like, I think Nintendo is fucked from the ground up. And the same applies to quite a lot of consoles, to be honest. Like, I think Sony, the same thing needs to happen. Didn't Concord release for a few days and then got shut down? Yeah, it was one of the biggest failings in gaming history. And it was easily the biggest flop of the PS5. Riff, not everyone who uses PlayStation is a fanboy. Never said they were.
And then, obviously...
He's already a hypocrite. I mean, yeah, no shit, he's a PlayStation fanboy who simps for Nintendo as well. Like, like we all know that.
It's made for that device, so it sort of pairs with it, it dovetails. That benefits you as a consumer, so that can't be anti-consumer.
It literally is. Because what's stopping them from doing all of those things you're suggesting and then releasing it on multiple platforms? Like, game developers can do that. It's like, I'm fairly certain, like, isn't Reaper coming to consoles as well? Like, I'm fairly certain Repo is coming to consoles, and it's like, Repo, like, the developers, they actually give a fuck about the game being good. Your blood sugar's low, you should probably go eat some toxic waste then and sort that shit out.
Also, not every consumer is the same. A lot of us are perfectly willing to buy a new device. Like, do I not count as a consumer? Like, I'm willing to buy a Switch 2.
Yeah, I'm willing to buy a device, I just hate the idea of games being held hostages on a device. It's like, say for example, like, a good example for me is, like, I grew up on Xbox, and quite a few decent exclusives, like, when I was on Xbox, were on PlayStation. Like, obviously, in the PS4 generation, we had, like, God of War 2018, we had Spider-Man PS4, and I had to make a choice. I was like, okay, do I buy this device and play exclusive games, or do I stay on this device and play with my friends? It's like, no one should have to make that choice. The game should be on any platform, and you should play on the platform that makes you happy. It's ridiculous.
I'm willing to buy
They said they want it to, but they're still learning about coding. It's far in the future. Ah, okay, gotcha.
Mario Kart on that.
Why toxic waste if I'm a diabetic? Well, because you're Godzilla, but, you know, I was making a Godzilla reference, but it went right over your head. Which is funny, because aren't you like 400 fucking feet tall?
Switch 2, and I'm happy that happy marriage between the devs and the manufacturer of the platform are...
Well, yeah, I mean, you're the same person who's happy when the fucking games are exclusive to PlayStation as well, so, you know, that doesn't really surprise me. Hey, Lily, how you doing, my darling? Agree, man, literally right before they revealed the prices and all, I was excited for the console after I learned how greedy it was, I didn't buy it. Yeah, exactly, it's like, I was never gonna buy the Switch 2, but, like, I didn't realize it was gonna be this shit. Like, with all of the business practices. Especially since, didn't they, like, release the price, like, after they did, like, the whole Direct? Like, they did the device, and then slowly but surely they were like, oh yeah, it's $450. Oh yeah, like, the games are like $80. It's like fucking $90 for a Joy-Con. It's like, slowly but surely they were like releasing all these fucking tidbits of information that just killed hype for it.
Working together. So it's not really anti-consumer, it's anti-people who don't want to spend more money.
No, it... Oh, God. And ask yourself the question... Okay, even if that was true, ask yourself the question, why aren't they spending the money? It's because they don't want to spend money on a device that they have no interest in whatsoever. The only reason they have interest in that device, the only possible reason they would even consider buying it, is the games. They don't give a fuck about the rest of the devices. They don't care. So, from a developer's perspective, wouldn't it be more smart to meet the consumers halfway and put the games on multiple platforms? At the very least, like, Sony is never gonna get my money. I am never gonna buy a fucking PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm never gonna buy a Portal. I'm never gonna buy a PS5 Slim, PS5 Digital, a PS5. So I'm never gonna spend $500 on Sony. But what I might do is spend $80 on a Sony game that they bring to PC. I might do that. If it's good, if it's a good game, it has mod support, and, you know, it runs really well, and it's a game I'm genuinely interested in, they're not going to get my $500, but they will get my $80. Do you see how it works yet, Mr. Jimmy Neutron here? Anti-people who don't want to spend money. Yeah, he's a corporate shill. I mean, you can fucking... like, his entire background looks like a PlayStation. But yeah, it's good to have you here, guys. Give them a reason to spend the money then, not this bullshit. Yeah, exactly. It's like, make the games, like, multi-platform. That's all you gotta do. I'd rather get the ROG Ally. Yeah, exactly.
You want the studios, you want the publishers and the developers, you want them to spend more money. Because it's more costly to bring the game to more platforms.
Yeah, exactly, and no one should give a fuck about that. Like, that's literally how businesses work, you gnome. Like, why is that? Why are you trying to spin that as if, oh, it's actually your fault for wanting them to spend more money? Like, motherfucker, what do you think businesses do? Like, oh, you're actually in the wrong for wanting companies to give you a product. Oh, why do you want a product on your platform? Just buy the fucking hardware that they make. Like, ugh, it's fucking entitled customers. Like, ugh, why they gotta do that? Fucking dick.
You want them to spend more money so that you can spend less. I don't think the relationship...
No, I want them to put in the effort so they can earn my fucking money. Like, that's how it should be.
...relationship between you and the business is in the right frame of mind when you think that way.
No, that's literally what they should do. It's like, that's what the fucking PC people did when they made my PC that I bought. It's like, yeah, they made a kick-ass device and I bought it. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what should happen. It's like Steam is really fucking good and offers me more than the other PC, like, networks do. Like Battle.net and stuff. So that's why I'm on Steam. It's like, I wonder why. These Nintendo glazers are something else? Yeah, exactly. Who would win between PS5 Peter and Miles at their strongest and highballed scaling versus Toby, Andrew, and Tom? That's interesting. You could possibly give it to the Insomniac Spideys. If you were to give them their comic book stuff.
The other idea is that, well, exclusives are going away. Like, this is where the industry's going.
I mean, yeah, that literally is happening. Like, Xbox's basic... What does your PC look like? My PC looks like a fucking holy grail. It has lights and stuff. And it also has, like, multicolored lights, so it reminds me of the Wisps from Sonic Colors. Makes me happy. Like, I look down and I can just see a fucking multicolored plastic box, and it makes me happy. What was I saying? Fuck was I about to say again? Hang on, rewind. Jimmy Neutron, I need to hear your point again.
You think that way. The other idea is that, well, exclusives are going away. Like, this...
Yeah, literally exclusives are going away. It's like, exclusives are basically extinct now on the Xbox for the most part. More and more games from PlayStation are coming to the PC. Like, literally all of the mainstream exclusives are on PC. At the end of the day, it's just Nintendo that's not doing, like, multi-platform games. And even then, that won't matter in a couple of years, because you'll just be able to emulate them on PCs anyway, so, like, who cares?
This is where the industry's going. I don't think so. Nintendo just walked...
I mean, that's literally what's happening. Like, you of all people should be aware of that, because you're a PlayStation dude.
...out and kicked off their brand new generation console with 9 exclusives, and they're just getting...
Didn't you say it was 4 exclusives earlier? Like, you're saying 9 exclusives now. Didn't you say 4 exclusives, like, earlier? I'm almost certain that's what he said.
...started. We know there's more on the way. There will be a mainline Mario, a mainline Zelda, and that's just those big names. There's so many other first-party games, and, you know, got games like Kirby as well.
Yes, and I'm never going to be able to play these games unless I emulate them on my PC. Like, I don't really care how many games that fucking Nintendo creates if they're unavailable on my platform of choice. Like, why the fuck? Like, none of these games are going to the PlayStation 5, so it's like, why the fuck are you caring? Why do you care so much about them? Does he even have a Switch 2? I don't even fucking know.
And, as far as I can tell, they clearly matter to Nintendo, even if they don't really matter to your platform of choice anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And why are you flexing that as if it's a good thing? It's like, exclusives matter to Nintendo, but they don't matter to you. Therefore, you're in the wrong. It's like, okay, sure, dude.
But those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You can leave a comment below. And
just pretty much sums up my thoughts right there. That's rough. Yeah.
as always, be sure
That was fucking pain. I don't know how anyone can unironically subscribe to this moron. Like, that's actually insane. The one thing that I will give this guy is his thumbnails are pretty clean, but honestly, like, man, that was pain. Right, chat, rate that video out of 10. I hope that we all learned something here. That was the starter, and now we are warming ourselves up to the main course, which is Mr. Herbert Smithy. Nintendo should expand their IPs to other platforms, they'll make more money and everyone will be pretty much happy. I know, right? Yeah, that's what makes sense, but they're not gonna do it, which is fucking stupid. Apparently Nintendo hasn't fixed the Joy-Cons because the Switch 2 Joy-Cons are suffering from drift. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Superhero fan, no idea what you're on about. Yeah, it's as though they haven't like learned at all. Are we gonna watch the Nathan guy? Who is the Nathan person? Yeah, it was pain. So yeah, let's get Mr. Herbert Smith. Fucking right. What are we saying for Mr. Herbert? Oh fucking hell! I forgot how bad his thumbnails are. Like literally, his thumbnails are just the most amazing thing ever. Said no one ever. See, it's funny because every now and then he actually has like a semi-decent thumbnail, but it's probably AI made anyway. So like, who the fuck cares? He basically said games being gate-kept is good, but spammed it over 6 minutes. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what a tub of Pringles. Fucking Christ, how many videos does this man make? Completely forgot about that. I mean, honestly, chat, we're pretty much spoiled for choice. Like, he's made, like, so many. Like, we're spoiled for choice. Game journos are seething about the Switch 2. Pretendo Mario Kart World YouTubers Man. he sees that YouTubers, like, don't like Mario Kart World, and he's still pissed about that. Yeah, fuck it. Should we watch Game Journos are seething about the Switch 2? Goji, I don't give a fuck about Godzilla. Like, Godzilla's a pretty overrated verse, I'm sorry. The only good part about the video is being able to talk about Crossworlds. I know, right? To be fair, like, it's really annoying, because, like, Crossworlds looks really good, but, man, that price tag. Is this the dude that said the Switch 2 was better than the PC? Yeah, this is the guy who says that gaming PCs are irrelevant, like, PCs are shit. Switches are better than PCs in everywhere. Basically, he's a spanner. How to play Nintendo Switch 2 games on your gaming PC tutorial. The funny thing is that it's only 30 seconds, meaning that he's trying to jerk, but, like, it's literally gonna happen at some point. Right, game journos are seething about the Switch 2, fuck it, we're gonna pick this one. Surprisingly positive like to dislike ratio for this man. Let's fix that. No, I don't know, actually. Do we want this one? Like, Harman Smith's YouTube channel is it's like a menu at a Scottish restaurant. There's way too much choice and nothing you want. Like, I don't know. Like, what should we go with? I don't know. Alright, you know what? Fine. We'll watch the game journos are seething about the Switch 2. Oh, gee, I can barely hear him. Hold on.
Oh man! Game journals
Fucking hell.
are seething! You know, we have seen some of the early day one
Why are you so
pre-release,
blurry?
Switch 2 coverage from some prominent game journals.
He looks like a waxwork dummy come to life.
They're not happy. They're doing everything they possibly can to perpetuate certain narratives. You know, this idea that like,
This is like me whenever I haven't got my glasses. Like, what the fuck has happened?
Mario Kart World's open world is empty and there's nothing to do.
I mean, yeah, there isn't. I mean, you can be bored. Like, there's quite a lot of that to do. But having fun? No, no, no.
They're really doing this song and dance. They're like, it's like they're like scrolling through Reddit, like trying to find like something they could hold against this game. Like, we'll just say the same thing that people were saying 2 months ago. So
I mean, if it was true 2 months ago, it's probably going to be true now.
people take that seriously. You know, it's like the brothership thing all over again, right?
Honestly, like, I don't even think I need to say anything. Like, I feel like this is just self-explanatory, just sheer pain.
Right? You know, they release this statement, and the only people who are defending them are people who had like an agenda, who wanted to like downplay the game anyway. You know, that's the reality.
God forbid people have criticism of the Nintendo game. That would never happen.
of IGN's coverage of Mario Kart World. Nobody.
I mean, yeah, if you take IGN seriously, you're a fuckwit, but, you know. Oh shit, that's fizzy. I keep forgetting this. Every time you pour Lucozade into a bottle and then you open the lid, it pops.
Nobody cares except those who want to
I mean, evidently you care.
like weaponize IGN against Nintendo fans. And I suppose
Oh, fucking hell. Like, I could not imagine having the Infinity Gauntlet that is IGN against Nintendo. Like, seriously, I don't think anyone gives a single molecule of fecal matter about that.
this is why Nintendo didn't give you guys day one units to begin with.
I mean, to be fair, Nintendo didn't give me day one games at all, because they're assholes and keep making all of their games exclusive. Also, you look like Bella Ramsey.
Because they knew this would happen. You guys have been pulling these stunts for 25 years.
I mean, if they were good stunts 25 years ago, and nothing's changed, then yeah. People are gonna do the same thing now that they did 25 years ago. Are you seeing a pattern yet? It's almost as if we want Nintendo to change, and they aren't doing it.
This is nothing new. The only thing that's changed is that more and more people are seeing through your nonsense, okay?
Not really. I'm trying to imagine what job this man would do. Like, he claims to actually work a job. I genuinely couldn't imagine any career this man is capable of. Aside from holding up archery targets.
Calling you out in like by 2005, you know, like actually no, 2006, you know, when the Wii came out, and so many people were like trying to tell you that like the Wii, it's gonna massively underperform compared to the PS3, and what happens? The exact opposite.
Mate, I really don't think people care. Like, this was... Hello. Warm?
Yes.
It's very warm. Like, mate, I genuinely don't think people... Like, you know those things that, like, people do, where it's like... it's like, you have an argument with someone, and then, like... You're in the shower the next day, and you think of, like, a really good retort that you should have said to that person at the time. It's like, I feel like that's what this guy does, but for, like, Reddit forums, and it's, like, 20 years later. Like, I feel like this guy was genuinely mad that a PlayStation dude, like, beat him up for his, like, lunch money back in 2005. And like, made fun of him for being on Nintendo. And now, like, 20 years later, he's like, I should have said this to that guy. Grr. Like, most of us just don't care. Most of us grew up.
And, like, the gaming journalism industry spent the entire generation, you know...
Rift is more majestic than Harman Smith. I mean, thank you. I give Astarion a run for his money. Thank you, darling.
Trying to, like,
If you don't know who Astarion is, like, my goodness. Like, you just look up Astarion Baldur's Gate 3. I promise you will have a fun time. He's like the campest straight person you'll ever meet in your life.
You know, like, the Wii's more popular, but it only does well among soccer moms who don't actually buy games. You know, real.
He probably is always on 4chan. Yeah, this guy is on 4chan, unironically. He is on 4chan. He unironically complains that people give him shit on 4chan. Which is hilarious, because isn't 4chan like an anonymous site? Like, don't you have to, like, step into the ring and say something controversial in order to, like, get people to be mad at you? Like, it's not like Twitter where you have, like, an entire profile. Like, isn't like 4chan like an anonymous Twitter? Rift is that one friend who always has your back no matter what. I mean, that would require me to have friends in order for that to be true. But, I'm just gonna go blow my brains out.
Hardcore gamers are playing Grand Theft Auto 4 on their PlayStation 3s.
I mean, yeah? You don't have Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Wii? Come to think of it, you don't have any Grand Theft Auto game.
You know, you would have, like, Chad Horton.
You remind me of Baldur from God of War. Oh, so I'm slightly special, slightly psychotic, and I'm never gonna die. Thanks.
Like, sitting there in his stupid chair, like, who wants to play that shit? It's like...
Have you... You know how the rest of us evolved from monkeys? Did he evolve from bats? Because he never opens his eyes, yet he seems to be able to see anyways.
It's just... What?
Like, move aside, Bruce Wayne. We've got, like, a new Batman in town. Motherfucker never opens his eyes, and yet he can still see anyways.
The reality of the situation was so different than what, like, the pop culture, like, what the narrative was, that, like, a lot of people, like, really never processed that Nintendo won that generation. Until recently.
I don't think people give a fuck. Like, congratulations, Nintendo had a W, like, 20 years ago. How is that relevant now?
When
Even though we haven't met, you're the nicest YouTuber I've met, so I'll continue to support today, Junior. Well, thank you, Lily. It means a lot. And if, you know, you want to chat outside of streams, join the Discord server. Add me as a friend. God knows I need them.
had people
The voices are getting a little too loud these days.
trying to say that, like, Nintendo was more successful back then than they were with the Switch, even though that's, like, observably not true. But, like, people were, like, very adamant on.
You know that Spider-Man villain that has, like, a steel plate in his head? That's what Harman Smith reminds me of.
playing the Wii at the height
Hey,
of
Infinity Strife, how you doing, buddy?
popularity.
I would add you, but I don't have Discord. I mean, I have, like, Instagram, Snapchat, I have, like, a variety of things. I have WhatsApp as well, but I'm not going to give you my fucking phone number, for obvious reasons.
And they threw all manner of, like, weird conspiracies at it, you know, trying to downplay.
We didn't evolve from monkeys. I mean, you evolved from a hedgehog. Into a hedgehog.
This success.
Hey, Rift, should I buy the ROG Ally or the Steam Deck? I mean, if you have the money, go for the ROG Ally, because the ROG Ally is better, but it's hella pricey. So, I mean, it's up to you. You could, like, go for the Steam Deck and save your money. You could save up for the ROG Ally. You could say, fuck it, and just wait for the Steam Deck 2. Like, it's entirely up to you.
Successful platform, and
Superhero fan gets it. Restore the Snyderverse. Never do that. The Snyderverse. I'm so glad the Snyderverse died.
saw that happen all throughout the Wii U and the Switch generations as well. But with the Switch 2 on the horizon, you know, after, like, situations like...
What do you mean the Switch 2 on the horizon? The Switch 2 is out, you fucking dick.
...and the Luigi Brothership, you know, like, gaming journalism can't... This is...
There, I joined the Discord and I added you as a friend. Did you actually? Holy shit, I have a friend. Maybe, I don't know. Buzzing! Insert Sonic 1-up music here.
This is their last stand, okay? Like, this is their last chance to, like, preserve the,
But the Snyder Cut? Yeah, what about it? It's not that great of a film. Calm down.
the Kojima World Order, and just keep people invested in the PlayStation and Xbox ecosystems, whatever it takes. You know, they'll give Metal Gear Solid 5 like perfect scores because of its like dynamic, open environment.
It's so fascinating watching these videos because, like, we literally, like, every single one of his videos is just, like, a delve into the unknown. Because, like, literally, like, every single one of his videos, like, he just goes off topic. The video topic is game journos are seething about the Switch 2. He's talking about fucking, like, I can't even remember, like, Metal Gear 5? Whatever, like, he's not even talking about, like, the video topic anymore.
And then turn around 10 years later and say that like Mario Kart World is boring and empty. You know, even though that's obviously not the case, even by looking at like pre-release footage. You know, it's insane.
Is this guy a Nintendo glazer? I'll give you one guess as to whether he's a Nintendo glazer.
Right, seeing this happen. But what's also interesting is seeing how many people like anticipated this and are clowning on IGN. You know, I didn't read the article. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know what's happening. Like, all I've seen are just people on Twitter.
Your thoughts on the MCU Iron Spider suit? Fucking ugly. I don't like that suit. It's fucking not very pleasant. It's not good. I don't really like Tom Holland Spider-Man suits in general, to be fair. Like, there's a couple of good ones, but like, that's about it.
Just like...
If he shaved his head, he'd look like him. Oh, I can't unsee it.
Pointing out the obvious. You
It
know?
looked like fucking Jim Carrey's Eggman.
Like IGN is upset that Nintendo took steps to prevent them from doing like the pre-release damage.
Why are his eyes so closed? Like, I don't understand. He's like the fucking clickers from The Last of Us, where the fucking mushrooms just grow over your eyes. Like, that's what he reminds me of.
Well, they typically
Like,
Okay,
open your eyes. No wonder you spout such bollocks. You can't see reality.
did it for the Wii, they did it for the Wii U, especially for the Wii U, and they did it for the Switch. You know, like people weren't willing to admit the Switch was like a phenomenal hit until like well into 2019. You know what I mean? Like, and then like after Animal Crossing came out, like, oh, the Switch is clearly on
I'm
the
so
way
unhappy that my glasses and his glasses are like somewhat similar. Except for the fact that it looks like he's got sellotape on his.
out. You know,
I mean, it could be sellotape, it could be spunk as well. Like, I don't know.
it was just obviously a cope and a seed, right? And now we're seeing just the same situation play out, just with the Switch 2. So we are going to be seeing a lot of like
He probably sat on them. I know, right?
frustrating,
Fucking dumb. I don't even know why he bothers with glasses. He never fucking opens his eyes.
like narratives being pushed forward over the next couple of weeks. You know, I imagine a lot of people are going to be complaining about the release schedule or the availability of Switches or the price. Actually, I think the price is a non-issue at this point.
What?
Like people are
What? People are complaining about the prices of the games still. What are you on about? The price isn't actually an issue at this point. Fucking game prices are going up.
gonna like be throwing all sorts of weird like Dragon Drive, you know, like I saw like, you know, that like
That came from my soul.
internet weirdo Gaijin Goomba. Oh wait, no, the lonely Gaijin Goomba. I don't know who this guy. The guy who made that
What does this have to do with the video topic?
Goomba Got Back video. Like that guy.
Maybe Harman Smith is Rift from the Dark Multiverse. Bro, I am gonna do anything in my power to make sure I don't turn up like this. Like, mate, I am gonna do anything in my power to make sure I do not become this specimen.
Was like seething at like Dragon Drive. Like, if I was Nintendo, I would have.
Oh yeah, by the way, funny story. This is the same guy who was legitimately confused that Marvel Spider-Man 2 didn't have Batman villains because it has Arkham Combat. I'm just gonna let that speak for itself. He was legit puzzled why a Spider-Man game didn't have Batman villains because they have similar combat.
I would have made the.
Fun fact, that is the only time I've ever rage quit a response video.
Made the game look bright and colorful and give it more personality. And I'm just sitting there like, I remember when, like, in the 2000s, everybody was coping and seething about how every Nintendo IP looked like that. And
Why do you remember that? Like, seriously, like, move on. Seriously, dude, like, it really is not that deep. You need to move on. You need to move on. Like, what are you doing? He even got the rook. Exactly. It's like, mate, what are you doing? Oh, boy.
and how, like, you know, more Nintendo IP should just be Metroid. You know? Like, I'm old enough to remember that period, you know? So, like,
Yeah, you're probably fucking ancient. The hunter-gatherers probably used you as bait so that they could get their food. You were there basking in the sunlight of the planet's first dawn.
people like that are, like, spurging out about, like, the aesthetic.
You were playing the original Mario game with Moses back in the day.
For like a sports game is just so insanely laughable. You can't even like really
Like Harman Smith is unironically like the type of guy to say that the Bible is fiction because it doesn't contain a Nintendo game.
wrap your mind around it. You know, it's just so insane. Dragon Drive is going to be a really interesting like target, I think, because like this is like the early summer like minor release for Switch 2. It's basically like this console's arms, and like everybody like adamantly believes this thing is going to fail and that it's not going to be relevant at all. I don't know, you know, I think this thing, like, if it sells 1 million units, considering the scope and the budget, like, that's going to be a huge milestone for Nintendo. Like,
Isn't this the same guy who chats shit about the Steam Deck for selling 6 million units? Meanwhile, oh, if the Nintendo device sells 1 million units, that's great. Oh, the Steam Deck selling 6 million units, that's shit. Keep the same energy. I mean, you don't look like you've got any energy to begin with. Like, you look like you are off your tits on weed.
I think people really underestimate like what's gonna happen when Nintendo gets to the point where they can produce like high quality sports titles that can do well even without the sports like endorsements, you know? Because that's
The fuck?
the big thing that happened to FIFA and like EA like over the past couple of years is that they're losing like licenses to like clubs and stuff like
What does this have to do? What does this have to do with the video topic? He's talking about fucking FIFA.
that, and so they can't maintain like the audience without.
Also, Wilfred, did you hang on? Oh no, I just got paid some money from someone. That confused me. I don't know if you guys like tried giving me a donation, but like I didn't get a notification for it on the stream. That was weird.
Like Tony Hawk, like
Rift, are you getting Crossworlds Day 1? I mean, I like the Werehog, and in order to get the Werehog, you have to pre-order it, so maybe. I mean, if the game's crap, then it was me. Oh, was it? Oh, thank you. Means a lot. But yeah, like if the game's crap, I'll just refund it. You know, it's no skin off my nose.
being on the cover or whatever. You know, we saw this happen with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, where, like, you know, Activision bought Pro Skater. You know, for 15 years, they had a contract. You know, the games fell...
Yeah, God forbid this man ever shoves his Wii remote inside of a woman and reproduces. Like, we don't need any more of these people.
out of style, and they just kind of forgot to produce more. Until they realized, you know, oh man, we're losing our exclusive Tony Hawk contract in like 2015, and then pumped out like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 failed, and now like the series had kind of made a resurgence because, you know, Tony Hawk and like his people are getting like the games remastered and like doing a pretty good job of it too. But like, you know, this is a really good example of what I mean, of just like how every other company is severely dropping the ball, and yet like IGN turns a blind eye on to it in order to like continue this narrative that like Nintendo bad, you know, and
I
it's
mean, yeah,
exactly
they
because
are.
of situations like this. You know, IGN feels that Nintendo is a threat to their business model. You know, Nintendo.
How the fuck is Nintendo a threat to IGN? Like, what are you on about?
Nintendo fans, you know, not taking them seriously, not respecting them, not like acknowledging.
Like, mate, it really is not that deep. Like, I thought we were all in agreement that IGN just are jokes. Man, what an actual... Ah, boy. Yeah, I think we get the point. Can we, like... Right, you know what? We're gonna watch this video instead, because this video looks interesting. So we're watching a response video of a response video. Like, this is gonna be amazing. So the title is Nintendo Fanboy Can't Handle the Criticism of the Switch 2. And this person is different than the other people we've responded to so far. Because he's black. Let's begin.
See, hold on, OJ.
He kind of reminds me of JTech TV, even though he's not. And if you want me to react to JTech TV sometime, my goodness. He is like the Harman Smith of the PlayStation audience. It's amazing.
According to the robot guy, you debated with, you can't make mom jokes. LOL, I can't make mom jokes. According to the robot guy, I don't care about the robot guy. I do not care about him. We have moved on.
What
We
is
have
this
ascended
person?
past him. He's like a, what do you got? 500 subscribers.
Honestly, this guy's pretty chill. I'd recommend subscribing to him. The Angry Vigilante, sure. He basically just does what I do, where he responds to fanboys. Rift, I donated to you. Well, thank you. Also, I have a question. I have a question. Like, are you genuinely, like, a lady or not? Because I'm kind of confused by your Discord profile picture. Like, I don't know. I thought I'd ask anyways.
Oh, yes, you do care. You don't need to sit there and lie to your subscribers. And I got over 800 now, so put some respect on my name.
Yeah,
So
and I have 19,000 now. Because of you guys. Thank you so much.
let's get into
Rift,
this.
maybe you should get a theme song. What could my theme song be? I don't know. Probably Sky's theme, actually. That's the closest thing I can think of.
It's reaction.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't see anything. I didn't watch John's video, but I didn't see anything about any Joy-Con drift or anything like that debunked to be fake and all. Like, you know.
Oh, don't.
I mean, Joy-Con drift is a thing. Like, aren't more and more people coming out and saying it?
worry, that Joy-Con drift is coming, especially because we found out that the controllers are the exact same, just a little bigger, or maybe a lot bigger, than the original Switch. So just you wait, that Joy-Con drift is coming.
Like I said, if it happens, that's something that you got to take up with Nintendo. That's not something that's with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fix them for you. Or
I mean... Hold on. I mean, you're basically another Nintendo Prime. Like, look at this shit. Any women in chat? I don't know. Are there any women in chat? Oh, I completely balls that up. Bear with me. And again.
we're cooked. We're
Mario Kart World is selling it
Well, it's like, that's the thing. It's like, why, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
at $80. This
If you look like a James Bond villain the way you hold Buffer.
destroyed the AAA industry.
Your thoughts on Nerd Out giving in too deep? Literally no idea what you're on about.
guys are stupid. I have never seen this amount of pocket watching.
It's not pocket watching. The rest of us understand what the true value of gaming is. Unlike you, you're willing to consume and pay whatever just to get your games because you don't care about the average gamer. You don't care about the consumer.
In my
I
life.
can't get in. Every time I do it says the invite is expired. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, for some reason... Yeah, for some reason the link to the Discord server just isn't there. Well, shit. Hang on. Allow me to make matters very useful. Oh, shite. That didn't go well. I'll just make a link to get you guys in. Oh shit, that's not gone well. There we go. Is there someone in fucking VC? I can hear scraping. Yeah, there is. It's fucking Bankai. The Bankai has spawned in. I think. I can kinda hear him.
Life. This is the craziest I've ever seen it. People are going nuts. People are sending crazy slurs. Like, there was this one redheaded.
Okay, I don't support the slur.
Yeah, sending slurs is fucked, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, people wouldn't be doing this shit if it wasn't for, you know, the scenario and the situation prompting them to do so.
But he also sits there and takes great offense to being called a fanboy, so I wonder if these are really slurs.
Because she had a pizza. She had her and her boyfriend or her and her girlfriend or whoever, somebody else that was in her apartment. And she had 2 pizzas and 2 Nintendo Switches. And
So they were doing the Chandler Bing? Or the Joey Tribbiani?
Can you hear me?
I mean, 2 pizzas? Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
people literally treated her like she was a witch or she was the devil.
Is calling someone that considered a slur? You know, because this guy sits there and likes to throw out so much stuff. He takes such huge offense, acts like it's such a big insult to be called a fanboy. So is calling someone a witch really that much of a slur? Let me know
Can you
down
hear
in the
me?
comments.
I can hear
Like,
you.
it was insane. Like, a lady can't even post that she didn't even buy a ton of stuff. She just bought, her and her significant other just bought a Switch. They had like maybe a couple games and like a Pro controller.
And I bet one of those games was Mario Kart World. That's why everybody's so angry over it. Probably, at least this is what I'm assuming. I haven't seen
I'm
the
struggling
post
to
like
work
he's
out what
claiming,
the
'cause I don't
actual
really go
point
on
of this
there.
video is. Maybe we should try find another one. We need some angry people. Meet some very angry people. Oh, yeah, let's look at, hold on, Owen Smith, hold on. Switch to destroy PC. Yeah, we had a lot of Steam Deck sales crater after Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. PC gaming is finished. Sounds fun. Try joining Discord chat, but something appears to be wrong. Hang on. For some reason, it doesn't, like, show my mic there. Hold on. Let me just, hold on. Oh, what an idiot. Hold on. Yeah, Banco, if you join a VC now, it should work. Discord, like, reset my audio settings. So if you join VC now, you'll be able to hear me. Right, Steam Deck sales crater after Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. Right, come on, Herbert. Amazing. Emulation is illegal. Oh, he says that emulation's illegal. What an idiot. What an absolute tub of Pringles. Well, anyways, let's,
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I could always hear you, it's just you couldn't hear me.
Oh, okay.
Am I banned?
Yeah,
I don't know.
about that.
I don't fucking know. Bold of you to assume that I know when people are banned and when they aren't. Yeah, not the creature again. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun reacting to, this human. If you want, we can react to, what's-his-face again. Reforge Gaming, because honestly, he is just the most special individual.
I don't know if you saw my early comment, but I said something where I feel like Harman Smith is, like, permanently super glued to his freaking chair, because every time he loads a video, he's always in that freaking chair.
Well, no, he's like reaching over to, like, start the video. It's really weird how he does it. But anyway,
It is embarrassing.
But anyway, Steam Deck sales crater after Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. PC gaming is finished. Ah yes, PC gaming is finished because a very niche gaming handheld is no longer selling as well. Because a new gaming handheld is on the horizon. Big-brained argument, let's go.
Alright, you can stream the video.
It already is, isn't it? Why is he looking straight into my soul? Fuck off. Gremlin. Bro, that was creepy. He did like a fucking horror movie thing. He just sat there in silence and just tilted his head like a freaking villain. That was creepy. I want you to witness that. That was terrifying. Right, that was horrible. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Right, this is fucking horrible what he does. He just sits there and then he just tilts his eyes and he actually like looks. He literally looks like the fucking Undertaker. Like you couldn't see all you could see was the whites of his eyes. What is he doing? He looks like he's about to shit himself.
Stop. The Steam Deck has failed.
How has the Steam Deck failed? You fucking McDonald's Happy Meal.
Recent reports have indicated that the announcement of the Nintendo Switch 2, not even the formal
See, your camera refuses to focus on you because it doesn't accept that you're human.
unveiling of the console, just the announcement trailer has cratered Steam Deck sales. The platform is a complete and abject failure.
How is it a complete failure? Genuinely explain to me why it's a failure.
Selling less than the Wii U.
Without bringing up sales, and even then, sales is actually kinda impressive for the Steam Deck when you think about it.
Costing Valve untold millions, being unviable for any sort of play.
Well, it's better at playing games than the Nintendo Switch, but, you know.
The Steam Deck is nothing more than another example of how Valve and every other gaming company cannot possibly compete with Nintendo. And this
Well, that's funny, because the Steam Deck is better than the Switch in literally every way. But, you know. And it still has quite a lot of W's over the Switch, too. But, you know.
I swear to
is
God,
the
this
big
freaking clown is just a broken record at this point.
You okay? Good.
thing that really needs to be addressed. Like, when you look at the reception of the Steam Deck online,
It looks like a fucking sumo wrestler.
when you look at the narrative, when you look at people like Review Tech USA making
God,
statements
that sounds insulting to sumo wrestlers.
as big as the iPhone, right? When you saw all of these people religiously coming out trying to say the Nintendo was over and that the Switch was done and that there was.
I mean, yeah, if people say that, then yeah, they're fucking idiots. Like, yeah, obviously the Steam Deck isn't gonna kill Nintendo, but I feel like most people weren't saying that. It's also pretty ironic that you're out here saying, oh, the Steam Deck will kill Nintendo, like these guys are idiots. Meanwhile, you're the same guy who thinks the Switch 2 is gonna kill gaming PCs as a whole. Coincidence? I think not!
There was all this stiff competition, and that like the Steam Deck.
Bro, please stop stroking your hair. Like, the last time I saw hair that curly, it was poking out my girlfriend's knickers.
Paved the way for the RIG Ally and the Lenovo or whatever those things are, right? This was the future of handheld gaming. The PC.
I mean, yeah, it is. Wait, what the fuck did he do then? It looked like he...
Handheld gaming. The PC tablet. And
Fucking
I
Magikarp
have
used
no idea.
flail. Like, what was that shit? And yeah, the
I have
Switch
no
is
idea.
literally the future of handhelds. Like, it was very, innovative for a handheld. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, dude. Like, it's a portable PC that's, like, similar in size to the Switch. Like, yeah, how is that not innovative? Like, the previous thing we had to that was the Switch itself, which wasn't a PC, and just laptops, which are nowhere near as convenient.
and didn't happen. Not only did the
Well, yeah, none of the shit you've said's gonna happen has happened either, so who cares?
Steam Deck fail, the Nintendo Switch stayed on top of the market. You know,
I mean, yeah, no shit. Like, I'll never understand this. It's like, I don't understand why people are flexing Nintendo Switch sales, because it's like, yeah, it's the only Nintendo console, or it was before the Switch 2. It's like, yeah, if you only have one of something, obviously it's gonna sell more. But, like, with PCs, it's like there's billions of combinations. It's like, yeah, obviously each one is not gonna sell that well. The fact that 6 million people, or however many it was, went out and specifically chose the Steam Deck, if anything, I think that's an indicator. That's an indication that it's that it succeeded. Like, it's a very niche piece of PC gaming hardware for a very niche audience, and it still sold pretty well. Like, it is what it is.
introducing a number of iconic, legendary games that will
That all ran like shit.
never, ever be available on Steam Deck.
I mean, until they are. Like, Switch emulation really isn't that hard to get up and running on the Steam Deck.
Games
I
like
mean,
the-
it's harder
Really
now
upset
than
that
it
one
used to
these
be
days.
because of the fucking Yuzu court case that Nintendo filed against them because they're assholes, but, you know, it's still possible.
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, games like Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Pokemon
I've seen
Scarlet
Pokemon
and
fan games
Violet.
way better. than
Legendary
Pokemon
games like
you know,
Pokemon
nowadays.
Scarlet and Violet, the least legendary Pokemon games. Ooh.
He did not freaking call freaking.
Yeah, he said
Pokemon
legendary games
Scarlet
like
and
Tears of the Kingdom and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Wow. I mean, I don't even think Sword
Yeah.
and Shield
I
are
don't-
legendary. That might be a hot take. Like, I think they're just kind of mid games, to be fair. It's like, for me,
Actually, I agree with that.
it's like, for me, the highlight of for me, the peak of Pokemon was on the DS. With, like, Black and White, Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Black 2, White 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Like, I think the DS was, like, the peak of Pokemon.
All of which have outsold Baldur's Gate 3.
Which is
Again,
funny because you think
Who did
freaking Pokemon being
Nintendo
on
sue?
console
They
would be
sued a Nintendo Switch emulator.
Oh.
Because of fucking course they did.
game that was available on every other platform other than Nintendo, right? You know, the gaming industry tried to pull a Marvel Ultimate Alliance, you know, to destroy Nintendo, you know, by propping up this mediocre RPG that somehow is more limited than Dragon Quest 3, an
What
NES
is he
game.
talking about?
Bro, don't talk shit about Dragon Quest 3.
We were supposed to believe
Emerald
that
is better than Scarlet, and it's not a debate. I mean, yeah, no shit, Emerald's better than... Like, Emerald's, like, one of the best Pokemon games ever made.
Steam Deck was going to be carried by
Fucking sausage fingers.
all of these major games. But the reality of the situation is,
Like, what the... Where are his bones? Like, the bones... He used to have bones. Now they've just been consumed by the flab.
if you have a gaming PC, the Steam Deck should have no value for you, right?
The fuck did you just say?
Steam Deck was going to be carried by all of these major games, but
I mean, it kind of is, and it's also carried by games that aren't on the Steam Deck, because emulators.
the reality of the situation is, if you have a gaming PC, the Steam Deck should have no value for you.
I mean, not necessarily. Like, it's a handheld, it's convenient. Like, it's very convenient emulation, it's very easy emulation. Like, no, the Steam Deck definitely has value. Like, yeah, obviously it's not going to run games nearly as well as the PC, and obviously if you want a gaming powerhouse and you want the best graphics possible, then yeah, you'd be mad to get the Steam Deck over a PC rig, but, you know, different strokes for different folks. They have, like, different, like, appeals. Like, it is...
I'm actually curious about something, Riff.
Yeah,
How
go on.
is the ROG Ally next to the Steam Deck in comparison? Out of curiosity.
I mean, the ROG Ally is better than the Switch. No, it's better than the Steam Deck, sorry, but it is, like, way more expensive. So it's like, can you play Project 06 on the Steam Deck? Yep. That was the first game I got on the Steam Deck. Sonic Unleashed Recompiled and Project 06 run like a dream on the Steam Deck. And now I'm trying.
Sounds awesome.
And now I'm trying to get Plants vs Zombies Fusion to run on the Steam Deck, which is a little more awkward because you have to like go onto Discord to get that game, and Discord's a little awkward to use on the Steam Deck. Still possible, it's just a bit more tricky. Yeah, you can get Project 06 on the Steam Deck. You can get mods. It's fucking awesome.
Right? Again, it's so interesting how PC gamers are so eager to downplay the success of consoles. You know,
I mean, I don't think PC gamers give a fuck about consoles. It's like, the PC is better than the consoles in basically every way. Like, we're basically on the outside looking into this situation. Like, if anything, I think, like, do we downplay the success of consoles, or do we just laugh at motherfuckers like you for overhyping the success of consoles?
they're so anxious to like, well,
I'm
my
choosing the latter.
PC,
Literally. Whoops.
it runs games at higher frame rates, and I don't.
Also,
pay a
is it
thing
just
'cause
me,
I-
or does it look like he lives in a fucking janitor's closet?
Yeah, he probably does. You know, like that. You know that scene from Captain America Winter, the first Captain America, where they had like a room like inside of like a shield facility, and they made it so that the room looked like the 1940s. Like that's what his room reminds me of. Like he guaranteed he lives in like a shipping container, and it looks like a room. It's actually not.
runs games at higher frame rates, and I don't pay a thing because I pirate everything. And
I mean, no. I mean, see today's video I made where literally last year Steam made like $11 billion worth of revenue. And keep in mind that games are cheaper on Steam than on consoles, and we also have like way better sales on Steam than you guys do on consoles. So if anything, $11 billion, and that's like 23% more money than was made in 2023, keep in mind. Like, yeah, it's pretty obvious that fucking people aren't just pirating games on PC. Now, yeah, people are pirating games every now and then. It's like, I pirate games that are no longer available, because how the fuck else am I going to play them? But it's like, to make the argument that, oh, all PC gamers pirate games, it's like, that's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen. And like, a cheeky Google search would disprove that narrative.
and
I think you need to turn down the quality of the video, because I can still see Harman Smith and I hate it. There's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid, my guy.
you know, I mod all my games. You know, the reality of the situation is that these same people who will insist that
If you want to play Sonic games, you'd be mad getting the Switch 2 over the Steam Deck. Yeah, like, you can... There was a video made by Chow Mix where literally every Sonic game ever made, you can get running on the Steam Deck. Now, they're not guaranteed to run well, but they are all on the Steam Deck.
console hardware is unnecessary will bend over and hype up something like the Steam Deck. Something that...
I mean, not necessarily. Like, Steam Deck doesn't really appeal... Like, again, it's just a different fucking audience for things. It's like... I don't know. Like, it's the same reason why people go for the Switch instead of the fucking PS5, or why people go for the PS5 instead of the Xbox. It's like, people have different preferences. And that's fine. It's like, you can't compare these systems directly.
that had no
Well, you can compare their specs and shit, but like, that's about it.
real value to them, something that offered no real utility, something that was a stripped down version of what they already had.
I mean, not really. Like, the Steam Deck can do everything a PC can, it just can't do them as well.
The only reason the Steam Deck was put on a pedestal was in a desperate attempt to.
We're not even a
downplay
third of the way through this
Nintendo
video
yet.
yet.
I mean, how is it an attempt to downplay what Nintendo's doing? Like, the Steam Deck runs circles around the Switch in terms of hardware, in terms of games, in terms of emulation. There are more Nintendo games on the Steam Deck than the Switch. Like, how are we downplaying the Switch by making an objectively better product?
That's the only reason why. It's the only time you ever really hear about the Steam Deck. It's entirely out of this idea that having that Valve entering the gaming hardware space was going to somehow do something to Nintendo, and
That's literally not true. Like, Steam has been happily doing its own thing since, like, what, 2007, I think? Like, probably earlier than that. Like, I don't think they give a fuck about Nintendo.
only did that not turn out to be the case, it wasn't even close to being true. To the point where I honestly, at this stage, don't even...
I mean, Nintendo is a bigger company than Steam, but or a bigger company than Valve, sorry, but, like, they're both massive companies. Like, they're both multi-billion-dollar companies. Like, I don't really care. I don't know what he's trying to prove. Did you try out Overclocked? I think Overclocked's alright, but it's still kind of mid. I don't think there's any saving Forces. I think Forces is just too far gone, personally.
Well, to their credit, at least they tried.
Yeah, I just don't think there was much they could have done to save that shit.
consider Valve or PC gaming as a whole even really a viable competitor to Nintendo.
I mean, it literally is. I mean, it's not trying to compete with Nintendo, because, once again, different strokes for different folks, but, like, yeah, gaming PCs are pretty much better than the Switch consoles in every way. Like, I don't know what to say about that.
You know, I've said this before about PlayStation and Xbox specifically, but I think this is doubly true for Steam.
Why is it true for Steam? And also, why are you comparing the Switch to PlayStation and Xbox? Like, at the very least, PlayStation and Xbox, like, directly compete with one another. It's like, Nintendo and Steam mostly just do their own thing. It's like, I don't know. Feels weird to compare them.
All of their, like, periphery, PC storefronts is that they really, truly, honestly, are not competitive with Nintendo.
Well, yeah, but who cares? It's like, they're not competitive with Nintendo because they don't give a fuck about Nintendo. It's like, who cares?
Everyone always does this thing where, like, well, millions of people own PCs and millions
I mean, technically it's billions on PCs, but, you know.
of people have Steam accounts and millions
I mean, technically it's over 1 billion people who have Steam accounts, but, you know.
of people are playing games on Steam. You know, not really taking into account the fact that Nintendo is coexisting with that platform.
Nintendo is not coexisting with Steam at all. What the fuck are you on about? Like, Nintendo literally is not on the PC. What do you mean? Like, that's bullshit. They're literally just different... Like, Nintendo isn't on the PC at all. What are you trying to say?
And Nintendo is actually garnering a real fan base.
Not at the moment, it isn't. With all the bullshit surrounding the Switch, too. Are you kidding me?
That cares about the brand outside of the gaming space. So
Why do you care about the brand? Oh, why do you people care about brands? You're so cringeworthy. I hate it. And it's not just gaming as well. It's like, why do people care about brands in general? It's like, oh, my plastic box is better than yours. It's like, fucking, like, seriously, touch a woman. With her consent, of course.
So that has led to a success in comics, in
Never forget
movies,
that.
and merchandising. In a
I
spin-off
mean, by all means, do it without her consent, but you should get arrested for that shit.
material. In just, the future of Nintendo is bright. Theme park.
What do you mean the future of Nintendo is bright? Like, they literally screwed over the fucking... When did you make this video? Like, they literally just... Sega is a good brand. No, I think Sega's a shit brand as well. Like, honestly, I think you'd be stupid to claim that Sega is a good brand at this point. Like, Sega is a pretty infamous company. I feel like the only reason Sega is better than Nintendo at this point is just the fact that they allow you to make fan games. Like, I think that's literally it. Like, they're both crap companies.
Like, Nintendo is reaching all these crazy new heights after the most successful console ever produced, the Nintendo Switch. And meanwhile...
I mean, yeah, but their only competition was the Wii. Like, the Wii U sold like shit, and the GameCube didn't sell very well either. Like, I'm fairly certain the only competition they had was the Wii in terms of copies sold.
Look at the competition. You have people like Review Tech USA trying to tell you that the Steam Deck was as important as the iPhone.
I mean, yeah, that's bullshit, but then again, Review Tech USA is like off his tits on weed like all the time, so...
Sony is trying to trick people into thinking the PS2 sold 160 million units, right?
I mean, yeah, it did. Like, the PS2, even to this day, is like one of the best-selling video game consoles ever of all time.
Instead of talking about the new upcoming games on their platform, instead they're lying to your face about PS2 sales numbers. Like, it's...
Again, why the fuck do you care about the fucking console that came out in, like, the early 2000s? Like, why do you care? Move on. Find better... It's like, it's the same... It's really annoying when people say, like, oh, PC gaming shit, and you ask why, and they're like, oh, because Arkham Knight released crap. It's like, okay, Arkham Knight came out 10 years ago. Can we find, like, a more modern argument? Like, why do you bring up stuff from, like, 10 plus years ago to justify your points in today's climate? It's so weird. It would be like if
That's
some.
the easy
It'd be
thing.
like
You
if
don't
some.
have a point.
It'd be like if some moron said like, "Oh, global warming didn't exist because 100 years ago it didn't exist." It's like, can we find a more modern argument, please?
It's so insane when you really take into consideration.
It's like if someone said, "Oh, World War II didn't exist because I wasn't born when it happened." It's like, can we actually like use our brains? Use the 5 head?
When you really think about what these people are saying and realize just how...
When do you think consoles will fall for good? To be honest, I hope that video game consoles don't fail, because at the end of the day, like, competition in an industry is always good. And at the end of the day, like, gaming PCs aren't for everyone. Like, if people genuinely want to be on consoles, like, that's fine, I'm happy for them. But, like... I don't know, man. Like, the consoles are definitely not in a good spot right now. And I feel like it's only going to get worse with, like, the PlayStation 5 Pro, you know, the Xbox consoles going up in price. The Switch 2 is going to age like fucking milk. I don't know, man.
Of it applies to real life. How many times were we told
Do you think fanboys have brains? Of course they do. They just don't use them that often.
going into the release of Tears of the Kingdom that it was just a rehash of Breath of the Wild that nobody cared about?
I mean, it literally was. Like, didn't Tears of the Kingdom, like, reuse the map for Breath of the Wild? Like, I'm fairly certain it literally was that. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep, it did. I should know because I played it.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, but to argue that that wasn't the case is stupid. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is literally just Breath of the Wild with Gary's mod. Like, that's basically what the game was. Consoles shouldn't fail, but the companies making them shouldn't be scummy. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's... No, I agree with that.
about it, that no one was talking about it, that it was like a bomb, that it was
Like, this is what I would do with games consoles. So I'd make it so that every game was on the console, and I would make it so that there's, like, a cheap version that's not quite as good, spec-wise. I'd make, like, a really good spec-wise, but it's more pricey. And then I'd make, like, like a compromise between the two. Kind of like what Nintendo did with, like, the Switch Lite, and the Switch OLED. Like, I think that's a smart business plan when it comes to, like, the consoles. And technically that is what they are currently doing. Because it's like, obviously, you have the Series S and the Series X. You have the PS5 Digital, PS5 Slim, the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. It's like, technically they are kind of doing that, but obviously there's the bullshit with, like, unoptimized games, the push for 4K, console exclusives, paying to play your games online. Like, all of this unnecessary bollocks that needs to go. Would you like to throw tomatoes at Harman? No, I'd like to throw grenades. Preferably without pulling the pin, because then they would just hit him like rocks. And then the very last one, I'll pull the pin on that, because then there'll be a lot of explosions, and it'll be amazing. Mario better than Sonic? I don't know about that, my guy.
I'll say, the way you just described there, Rick, sounds too good for Harman.
Like, over the next couple of years, we have seen...
I mean, at the end of the day, he's probably a chill person, but, like, he just talks bollocks. Like, he's a Nintendo fanboy, but it's like, I wouldn't wish, like, death on the guy. I think that's extreme.
More people start to fall in love with
Yeah,
it
that's a
and
good
consider
point.
it one of their all-time favorites. You know, I am one of them, and I have met people who feel the same way about it. That the attempted backlash, the subversion of this game to try and negatively compare it to Breath of the Wild, or, you know, in more extreme cases, even pretend that, like, Breath of the Wild wasn't relevant.
I mean, people comparing Tears of the Kingdom to Breath of the Wild, like, wasn't Breath of the Wild, like, unanimously agreed upon as being a great game? Like, surely comparing Tears of the Kingdom to Breath of the Wild would be a compliment, if anything. And also the fact that it's in the same fucking franchise, so yes, a comparison is basically inevitable.
It has all just completely failed. You know, all they
this
can
talk
really
about
do
Tears
is
of the Kingdom makes me realize I gotta finish the game.
We're gonna turn his house into an omelet.
impact day one sales and stop Nintendo games from being cultural phenomenons. You know, they can't allow another Pokemon situation. But
I mean, what do you mean we can't allow another Pokemon situation? Like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was very much a case of, you have done that yourself. Like, it was very much one of those situations. Like, we didn't make Game Freak and the Pokemon Company release Scarlet and Violet in a shit state. Like, we did not do that.
it's really not working.
Ironically enough, we actually did a Thanos where we were like, fine, we'll do it ourselves. Because then there was the fucking Chinese developer that made Power World, which demonstrated that yes, Pokemon is in demand. People really like Pokemon, but they just want better quality games. And we can debate whether Power World, scratched that itch for you as being like a Pokemon game, but the point I'm making is that is what happened. It's like, no one wants Pokemon to fail, we just want good quality games. And if Nintendo isn't going to make good Pokemon games, then they should get out the way and make way for someone who will.
Really, truly isn't. And I'm really wondering what's going to happen when the dam finally bursts and the general culture starts to accept the fact that Nintendo has been on top of the world in gaming all along. I'm very
not even fucking close.
Curious to see what that's going to do to the PC.
Nintendo has been on top of the world with gaming. Wii U, what's that? Never happened. The 2DS, what's that? Never happened. Fucking GameCube, what's that? Never happened. The fucking Virtual Boy, what's that? Never happened. It's like, Nintendo's amazing, don't judge. $80 games, what's that? Never happened.
PC Master Race, because when you really look at what these people do and what they advocate for and how they behave, they're big copes in regards to PC gaming. I can just emulate that.
Well, yeah, we can. That is something you can do on PCs. Whether you like or agree with it is irrelevant, because it's legal.
It isn't true.
It literally is true.
They have
Wasn't the GameCube a success, though? Not in comparison to the PS2 and the Xbox, which is what it was competing with. Like, the GameCube was actually pretty bad compared to the PS2.
commit crimes to get a hold of all the ROMs they need. Like, whoa, but
God, well, no, you don't need to... What the fuck are you on about? Like, see, this is the thing. It's like, this just demonstrates he has no idea what he's talking about, because it's like, you don't only use emulators with ROMs. It's like, you can redump the game that you already own onto your PC and do it that way. And at the end of the day, if you're downloading ROMs for games that literally aren't available anymore, like, genuinely, who cares? And it's like, if you're buying the games second-hand, it's like, Nintendo doesn't earn any money from that, so, again, why do you care?
but I own all those ROMs, though. No, you don't. You know,
I mean, I actually do own the ROMs. Like, I have a ROM of Dragon Quest VIII on my PC, and that thing ain't going nowhere. That is staying on my PC for all time.
there are always more games that you've never heard of that were never released in your language, Like, you cannot have, official license releases of, like, certain Super Famicom games, right?
I mean, the fuck? Fairly certain that applies to consoles more than PCs.
Getting a hold of those games and pirating them is illegal.
Emulation isn't piracy, you gnome. I hate this argument. I hate it. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm actually getting sick of it myself.
Emulation isn't piracy, like, it's just so fucking stupid. And even if it was piracy, like, who the hell cares? Like, if you're pirating, like, games that aren't available anymore, like, that literally doesn't hurt anyone. Like, I feel like piracy is only an issue if you pirate, like, games, like Switch games, for example, where it's like, they're still being sold. It's like, if you do that, you're an asshole, and yeah, you're committing crimes, and yeah, that's not good. But, like, honestly, it's like, if someone unironically, like, if someone was to say to me, like, oh, you're committing piracy by emulating, like, N64 games, I'd just laugh in their face. I'm like, I'm quite literally not affecting anyone. Like, what do you mean?
And we're seeing more and more that Nintendo is actively taking steps to crack down on the emulation scene.
Yes,
I gotta get going for that right now, Rick, but I'm gonna continue to listen to the stream.
Yeah, it's
so
fun.
See you later.
Yeah, Nintendo are fucking assholes for, like, cracking down on this. It's like, they're quite literally trying to sabotage, like, game preservation. It's fucking stupid.
Guys are getting prosecuted. They're getting sent to prison. One of them is a literal slave right now. The income for the rest of his life is going straight to Nintendo, right? The people who are behind all the Nintendo modding, the people...
See, again, it's like, the way he's describing this company, it's like, why would you actually defend this company? It's like, oh, with this company, if they don't like what you do, they can just, like, sue you and ruin your life. All because you exercised your rights as a consumer. Like, why would you want to support this? Genuinely. This sounds terrible.
Who are, like, spending their lives trying to get Nintendo games to...
Sega fanboys versus Nintendo fanboys? Nintendo fanboys. Sega fanboys are morons, but, like, Nintendo fanboys, I would argue, are, like, legitimately dangerous. I have to go, I'll keep messaging you. Yeah, no worries, Jen, take care. I have Citra emulator on my PC and won't delete it since I can't get it back thanks to Citra. I can still... No, you can get Citra. I got Citra, like, recently. Like, you can, like, once something's on the internet, like, it's there forever. Like, there are ways to get Citra. Like, I downloaded Citra, like, the other day. Or the other week, sorry. But yeah, like, Citra is amazing. It's really good. They would cry when you emulate Game Boy games. Yeah, I know, right? It's like... What's worse, SA2 or Forces? I mean, Adventure 2 is a fundamentally flawed game, but Forces is just, like... Forces is just a nothing burger. Like... At this point, there's no reason to defend Nintendo if they don't consume about their consumer. But it's like... No company really cares about the consumer. Like, with every company, at the end of the day, like, you're just a number to them. Like, no company cares about you. Like, that's the bottom line. But not all companies actively try to fuck you over. Like, that's the difference. It's like, if I shop at Tesco's, for example, it's like, yeah, I am just a number to them. Tesco's don't care about me. Now, I know that you can get, like, what is it, like, Nectar points or some shit like that. With, like, McDonald's, you have, like, the app which rewards you for, like, going over and over again. But the point is that, like, you're still a number to them. Like, they want your money, like, that's it. Like, they don't care about you very much, other than that. But it's like, some companies don't actively try screw you over like Nintendo do. So, I don't know. It's rough, but it is what it is.
To be ran on different hardware, it's all collapsing. And
I might get flamed, but I like SA1 more than SA2. Yep, SA1's pretty goated. I'm not going to hate you for that. SA1's really good. Like, replaying it recently, I was actually, like, really impressed how well that game's aged. Well, not in terms of graphics, obviously. Like, the game's aged like cheese in that department, but... Oh, we're... Oh, guys, you're gonna love this. See another recent video I made? The recent game I made on a Stellar Blade, there's a Nintendo fanboy who responded to me. Oh, that's hilarious. We need to take a look at that after this.
you know, the more you learn about PC gaming, you know, when you actually own a gaming PC and you
Should we do that, chat? Should we, like, go through my videos and, like, respond to comments?
own a Nintendo Switch, you really do start to realize that, you know, both platforms have their purpose.
I mean, yeah.
But when it comes to the better, superior gaming experience, you're gonna have to go with the Nintendo Switch.
Absolutely fucking not. Like, the gaming PC can play games at a better quality, better frame rate. You have more games, you have cheaper games, and you have more Nintendo games because of emulators. Like, the Nintendo Switch has its appeal for sure, and it definitely has, like, advantages over a PC. Namely, that it's generally a lot cheaper, and, like, you have portability and shit. But if you're talking about, like, an objectively better gaming experience, yeah, like, mods as well and fan games, like, no, it is a better experience on PC.
Because the Steam Deck and the gaming PC just doesn't offer the same experience that Switch does.
Well, yeah, I agree. It offers a way better experience.
You know, the ease of use.
Ease of use? What the fuck do you mean? The ease of use on the Steam Deck is literally the same. You turn it on, you install a game, you press play. Quite literally is the same. If anything, it's even easier to use, because you don't need to pay to play your games online.
The eShop, the Nintendo exclusives.
What Nintendo exclusives? Seriously, name me Nintendo exclusives that aren't going to be available on the Steam Deck. And the ones that aren't going to be available on the Steam Deck will be available on the Steam Deck too.
The unique control schemes, you know, games like Mario Party, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart is on... I can tell you firsthand, Mario Kart is on the Steam Deck. How do you use emulators? You just download them off the internet, and then you just get a copy of the game and play it. It's basically it. Like, they're really not that they're really not that hard to use.
You know, elaborate motion-controlled games like ARMS. You know,
I mean, you can play motion control games on emulators. Like, you do know that, right?
The greatest adventure of all time.
Can we all agree that Sega Dreamcast is the best console? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Not a hope in hell. I don't know what the best console is, but it definitely ain't that. What do I think is the best console? Maybe the Wii. I do really like the Wii. GameCube was good. Xbox 360 I think was really good, now that I think about it. I mean, as a Sonic fan, literally DS, that's not a console. Well, I suppose it is, but it's more of a handheld than a console. I mean, as a Sonic fan, I guess, like, the Xbox 360. But, I don't know.
In The Legend of Zelda. Like, nothing Steam Deck has can even come close to that experience.
I mean, literally all of the Nintendo exclusives you just mentioned are on the Steam Deck. And there are even tutorials proving that they work on the Steam Deck. And if they don't work on the Steam Deck because Linux, it's like, you bet your ass they're gonna work on a gaming PC.
And we really need to start accepting that.
No, why would you... Like, you're literally just coping and denying reality. Like, you can play these games on the Steam Deck. A simple Google search would prove that to you. And generally speaking, they run better on the Steam Deck than they do on the Nintendo hardware. And even if they don't run better on the Steam Deck, it's like they're gonna run better on the PC. And you can play them at 4K 60 FPS on the PC. Without breaking a sweat, because obviously the Nintendo games just aren't that demanding. And that's not a jab against Nintendo. Like, it's pretty awesome that their games aren't demanding. Like, it's really annoying that, like, games are like 80, 90 gigs on the fucking... what's its face? Like every other platform. It's like, it's nice that Nintendo games are, like, much smaller, but, I mean, they're smaller for a reason.
Really need...
You don't get anything for free in life. Everything has a trade-off.
Need to start acknowledging that the PC Master Race is nothing more than a vocal minority and...
Local minority! Yeah. The PC Master Race, it's a minority. You know, the platform that has more users than all of the consoles combined. Yeah, that's a minority. There's literally more people who own a Steam account than Switch, PS5, Series X users combined. That's insane. That is a ridiculous take, my guy.
They're just blustering, because they aren't playing more games than you.
I mean, they might not be playing more games, but they're hang on, no, that's bullshit. Yeah, PC has way more games than the Switch. Like, yeah, that's bollocks. How many Steam accounts are there? If it's not over 1 billion, it's very hang on, let's actually Google it right now. Yeah, so 132 million people use Steam every month. Roughly. So, basically, like, way more than Nintendo, basically. I wonder if there's, like, the actual, number somewhere. Because that's monthly active users. Let's see if there's, like, total users. Steam peak concurrent users? No, that's not right. I don't know if I can find it. It's mostly just monthly users. No, Wilfred, it's not 132 people, it's not 132 million total accounts. There are 132 million people who use Steam in a month. So it's probably way more than that. It's just that I can't find the fucking stats for now. $69 million people use Steam every day. Yeah, it's insane. Tom's Hard. Wait, what's this? Yeah, it's like there's some sites that say there's over 1 billion Steam accounts. But you've also got to keep in mind that, like, Steam's been out for, like, I'm not going to enter my details into that, but you've also got to keep in mind that, like, Steam has been out for, like, fucking ages now. And obviously people can make multiple accounts. So obviously the number is going to be slightly inflated. But even so, it's like it's like there's more people who play on Steam in 1 month than the amount of people who own a Nintendo Switch. Like, it's kind of crazy. So to say that this is a minority of a platform is actually stupid.
Aren't playing better games than you. You know, the games don't look better, they don't run better.
Games don't look... Mate, I'm sorry. If you unironically think that Nintendo Switch has better looking games than gaming PCs, you're stupid. Yeah, because the last time I checked, 720p was better than 4K. What a joke.
there aren't like unlimited mods for
I mean, you don't have any mods at all.
all of these games. You know, there are mods for like iconic releases like Doom, but
There's mods for like literally everything. What do you mean?
what you have to understand about that is that people who mod games aren't necessarily going to put together things that are on the same level of quality as the original release, right?
I mean, that's literally irrelevant because the people who are modding games aren't trying to like make the game better. They're trying to make the game more fun. It's like what do you mean? And the funny thing is that he's actually wrong there. Like, some mods literally seek to make the games better. Like, there are some mods that are literally an improvement on the original game in every way. Like, it's crazy.
So,
Like, you can get a mod for Sonic Unleashed that makes Sonic better in every way. Like, faster, jumps higher, controls better. Like, it's insane.
when you take that into consideration, when you look at like how the PC Master Race spends their time,
And again, these are features that you literally don't have on the console.
like what you have to understand is that this isn't a community of people who are worthy of any kind of attention or respect.
Well, that's funny because, like, you can't seem to stop making videos on us. This community doesn't deserve attention. It's like, okay, well, can you stop making videos on us then?
And this epic failure of the Steam Deck really needs
How is it a failure? Like, again, it's to the point. I genuinely forgot we were talking about the Steam Deck. He just went on a rant about PC gaming as a whole. It's like, I don't care how many copies the Steam Deck sells when the actual product is amazing.
to be acknowledged as just the epic L that it is, because this was supposed to be a valid competitor to Nintendo Switch.
It literally had fuck all thing to do with the Switch. One is a handheld hybrid games console, the other is a portable PC. Like, they literally have fuck all in common aside from being able to play games. Like, what are you on about?
This was supposed to drive interest away from the platform, but
No, it was not. You're seriously making a mountain out of a molehill here.
it's getting a sequel. And it's going to do just as well as the original. And it's going to introduce us to a whole host of new iconic video games. All while people on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation just bluster on about how Doom Eternal is totally just the greatest thing ever.
I mean, you don't have access to Doom Eternal on the Switch, and it's the only platform where you don't have Doom Eternal on the Switch. So, weird flex? Question mark? Like, I don't really know what to say. It's like, oh, you guys hate Doom Eternal, meanwhile, I literally can't play Doom Eternal at all on my platform.
It's nothing more than a gigantic...
Comparing Steam Deck sales to Switch 1 sales is like comparing Tears of the Kingdom sales to Undertale. Like, bro, one is made by a AAA company, one is an indie kit. Yeah, exactly. It's like... But also, like, the Switch 1 is, like, the only Switch. It's like, the Steam Deck is not the only, like, gaming PC. It's like, obviously there's... Eternal is on the Switch. Doom Eternal's on the Switch? What? Bro, I just remember Doom 2016 looking like ass on the Switch. And yet, this guy still said that Doom 2016 looks better on the Switch than it does on the PC. He said that The Witcher 3 looks better on the Switch than it does the PC. Like, man. This guy is a special kind of chicken.
Cope.
It's just a giant cope. I mean, the only one who's coping here is you, but, you know. Should we take a look at some fanboy reactions on my videos? Because, honestly, that looks like a very fun thing to do. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so let's take a cheeky little look at some, like a pro speedrunner sucked at that version. You've piqued my curiosity. the most ambitious port yet. Wait, hang on. Switch versus PC. Doom Eternal Switch versus PC comparison. Bro, this is gonna be this is gonna be good. It's not even widescreen supported. It's like... let's see the gameplay, hold on. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look awful on Switch, but I mean, it looks way better on PC. Also, the frame rate looks way worse on Switch. I mean, like... I'm not, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, like, it's obviously not better than the fucking... The Switch's problem is FPS. Well, I mean, it's also just, like, graphics as well. It's like, it is limited severely. I'm trying to find, like, a good screenshot to... Yeah, like, compare this shit to for example, it's like, the level of detail is way better in this than that. And obviously you don't have widescreen support in the cutscenes on the Switch version. So yeah, that's a joke. Right, let's have a cheeky little look at some fanboy comments on this. Surprisingly, this video is doing pretty decent. This looks like shit, I know, right? Right, let's have a cheeky little... Fucking hell, 31 replies. Man, this guy is so mad. Brother, hang on. Right, let's not look at these, hold on. Half of these comments came from one dude. All my days. I think I have a hater. Guys, we need to make a video on this one man. This is amazing. Half these comments come from one dude. Mario Games, it's just you talking about me every time. This channel isn't very popular. Channel isn't very popular, coming from a guy with 2 subs. I can continue to comment here, just like Gaming Riff will continue to spam Grifter content. Gaming Riff does not care about my comments. Preparing to make his next Griff video. Grifter slop. Well, boys, I think we know what the next video is gonna be. I've wanted this for ages. I've wanted my own personal fanboy in my comment section, and now I have it. Oh, my birthday was a month ago, but I mean, it's better late than never. I have my own personal hater. This is amazing. Right, let's continue to see what else this spring chicken has said. I think you are out of touch. Most PlayStation fans don't like 2020s era Sony. I mean, who's the one out of touch here? Like, mate, did you read any of the fucking comments in the video? Sales matter when it comes to Cellar Blade, but not when it comes to Switch 2. Be consistent, or is grifting your main intent? Okay, so congrats on moving the goalpost there. I mean, I'm not gonna respond to these comments too much, because let's be honest, you guys probably want a video on this guy. I'm so happy! Bro, this is gonna be amazing. Oh, this is incredible. You are a grifter, but out of touch. Bro, the last time that I was called a grifter was with the Harman... not the Harman Smith. The last time I was called a grifter was the fucking, Ultimate Joker drama. That's amazing. The gaming rift, more like the gaming gift. That's amazing. Bro's happy he has a hater? Yeah, because you bet your ass I'm gonna make videos on this, man. This is amazing. Sussy Buck. This is amazing. That's hilarious. I'm so happy. I like that. Oh my good he's literally... No shot, Blood is just a guzzler of Nintendo's meat, upset over the Switch 2 getting criticised. He's commenting so much, this vid is gonna get 1 million views. Bro, this is amazing. I have my own... I was wondering why there was like 100 comments and only 500 views, or 600 now, but like... Bro, this is insane. How many fucking comments? And they're all from like an hour ago. Like, this man just spent like an entire hour just raging. That's amazing. Half these comments came from one dude. Grifter Slop is made purely for comment activity. If anything, I'm doing him a favor. Congrats for pushing content you don't like. Muppet. Like, how else do you want me to respond to this? You don't care about anything you make videos on, you're just grifting for views. Lol. I don't know what else to say. 400 views. 400 more than you. It's... Bro, this is amazing. I feel so powerful. This hater really hates you. Yeah, he just can't wait. This guy's desperate for my attention, so you know what, I'll just give him it. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I love that he's called Mario Games, yet he has a profile picture of Rosalina. Like, we know for a fact that he sleeps with a photo of Rosalina. Do you actually care about the price of Crossworlds? Yes. Like, I wouldn't make videos on something I don't care about. Like, I'm not gonna make videos on, like, fucking Fortnite, because I don't care about that. Honestly, I'm so happy people get to experience... Oh, yes, we've actually found a normal comment! This is amazing. Bro, the Discord server's gonna love this. This guy is hilarious. Bro, this feels amazing. I can't wait for Crossworlds. Crossworlds could be decent, but honestly, we don't know. Gaming Rift, you are a literal grifter, a shameless one at that. Superior channels such as It's like, if you like the superior channels, why don't you just watch them? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're desperately trying to join a grift trend whilst being out of touch for popularity. I mean, a little ironic from a guy with 2 subs, but, you know. Guaranteed that both of them are alt accounts. Sussy Barker's here as well. That's amazing. If Gaming Rift's discussions were relevant, wouldn't he be more popular? Little ironic, considering I have 19,000 more subs than him, but, you know. It's not a competition. As someone who isn't a fan of Stellar Blade, these fanboys are... Is this guy on, like, my other videos, or is he just on this one? I'm actually curious. Oh, that's all his comments. That's annoying. Chat, should we make a video on this guy? Like, that's actually amazing. Like, I'm actually so happy about this. Wait, has he been on other videos? Please say he has. But it's also capable of... Please say he has. Please. No, he hasn't. Fuck's sakes. I wanted him to be on all the videos. Son of a bitch. Wait, hang on. What if he was on the Nintendo one? Hang on. Yeah, he mentioned the Sonic. Yeah, he probably doesn't give a fuck about the Xbox. What about the Sonic one? 374 comments. Yes, come on, he's got to be here. Oh, you fucking wanker. He's not there. Damn it. Wait, hang on. We need to find him. I'm like a shark with blood. This is amazing. Has he literally just commented on that video? I mean, thanks for, like, pushing that video in the algorithm, I guess, but, like... This is basically some weird form of sadomasochism. That's amazing. That's really annoying. Well, at the very least, he's left so many comments. I could probably make like a 20 fucking minute. Can't use YouTube Studio to see where he commented. You can, yeah, but like I don't really want to show the YouTube Studio just in case it has like personal information. But man, that's amazing. I'm so happy. Like, I literally just clicked on that video whilst we were watching the Harman Smith one, and I was like, oh, I wonder how that video's performing. And his comment was like the top one. That's amazing. I'm actually so... Like, that's actually funny, because he calls... Like, the funny thing is, I've never understood this argument about YouTubers, because it's like, can't you make that same argument about literally every YouTuber? Like, to some extent, they are a grifter. It's like, oh, Sonic YouTubers want to make videos about Sonic. It's like... I've never understood this argument. It's like, I like making commentary videos where we talk about gaming-related topics. You know, the clue is in my name. It's like... It's like, at the end of the day, I really like doing it. Because, I mean, you guys like watching the videos. Well, I hope you do anyways. And also, it's like, I'm notoriously bad at, like, sticking to one topic. So this kind of video format works well for me. Because it's like, I can basically just talk about anything. It's awesome. It's like, I tried making videos about Call of Duty, got bored of it. I tried making videos about Spider-Man, got bored of it. It's like, I'm making videos on Sonic, and I'm not bored yet, but like, eventually I'm gonna get bored. Like, I don't understand how YouTubers can do it. Like, honestly, I feel quite, like, I'm really happy for YouTubers who can, like, only talk about one thing forever. But, I mean, I don't know. There comes a point where you've got to move on. Or at least that's how I feel it, at least. So, yeah. Fucking Nintendo fanboy, like, absolute... Well, I don't even know if he's a Nintendo fanboy. I think he's just a, like... I think he's just desperate for my attention. So, I mean, yeah, we'll make a video on the guy. Why not? That'll be a laugh, if anything. Oh, man. I don't honestly know what to do now, chat. I'm tempted to just end the stream and start working on that video, not gonna lie. Unless... Should we go back through? Should we go back through and record the fucking messages? What will you do then after Sonic? I don't know, honestly. It's like, I'm really bad. Like, my attention span is really bad at, like, very specific things. So, play Mario? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do some Mario Kart. Why not? That's a really good idea. We'll do some Mario Kart. But yeah, that that was so funny. This is the part where my control scheme doesn't work. Turn the music off now, we don't need it. Whew! We make a part 2 reacting to Colin's video. I might do, to be fair. Hey, John Boom the Gamer, how you doing, buddy? I'm just gonna use the toilet. Comment if we should use Waluigi or King Boo. I'm just gonna go for a piss and fill up my water. I'll be right back. Back. Alright, well, people want Waluigi, so we'll do Waluigi.
Waluigi time! Waluigi time! Wow, mentally challenged. Here we go!
Mushroom! Let's do this. Right, now, this is the part where we don't know if the controls are working or not. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Whoa. Excuse me, coming through, coming through. Oh, that kinda didn't work. Oh, fuck out of here, Peach. Come here. Oh, shite, Bullet Bill. Oh, you wanker. Excuse me, out of my way. See you later, bitch. Excuse me. Whoa, steady on now. Cock. Well, I got out of that. Out of my way. Out of my way, Toad. Oh, you bitch. No. Come on. Go. Whoa, steady on there. Whoa, bloody hell. It's like a giant ass explosion somewhere. Well, as long as we don't get blue shelled, I should be okay. Oh, that's bad. No, Peach! Oh, you Where did she come from? Bro, that's horseshit. Well, we got plenty of time to make up. Let's do this. Oh, you fucking bitch. Stop that. I'm so sick of her doing that shit. Tokyo Drift. Out of my way. Whoa, that was crazy. Whoa, only just got away with that. Mario Kart on PC, you bet your ass. Contrary to what Harman Smith may lead you to believe, it is possible to do that. Oh fuck. Whoa, steady on. Whoa! Tokyo Drift! I can hear a shell, I don't know where it is. Oh, you bitch. That's not good. I gotta make up the lost time. Whoa! That's what I like to see. That's more like it. And what's more, Peach didn't get second place, meaning that we are not tying in points. Excelente. Right. Fucking hell, Boo, get out of the way. Oh, you... I got Peach. I got Peach with the block. Fuck out the way, baby Peach. Oh, no, you actual... I got some... That's not good. I got some time to make up. Bro, that was horse shit though. I got bumped off the track. Oh, I need a fucking power up. Wario! Ah, brother, nah! I need a power up. Need a power up. That'll do. need to go. Go! Out of my way, Yoshi! No! Shit! Okay, I choked. No, don't you dare throw that banana at me, you fucking toad bitch. Come on, don't choke. Don't fuck up. Oh, across the line. Okay. Unless I make an absolute mess of this next race, we've got this in the bag. Hopefully we don't. I'm slowly but surely getting used to the bike as well. Like, the bikes handle so much better than the carts, it's not even funny. It's gotta hit someone, surely. Apparently not. Oh, Fred the Needle. Oh, smooth. Just gotta keep on going. Hey, Mob's in chat. How you doing, dude? Oh shit, that was bad. Although I'm so far ahead, I think I can afford a fuck up here and there. Thread the gap. Might be able to get away with that. Nailed it. It's just that easy. Hey, Captain Krypton, how you doing, dude? Right, we need some Tokyo Drift here. That was like some Tom Cruise shit. Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible. Wow. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's... okay. I recovered from it, it's fine. Whoa, that's bad. Okay. I kinda recovered from that. Just. Go, 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 go. Nailed it. Oh, that's bad. Blue shell, now! Cock. Oh, really? Tokyo Drift. Oh, feck off. Waluigi for Smash, I know, right? Oh, shit. That's not good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! No. Yeah! Nailed it. Fucking hell, that was a bit intense. Oh, Bob, did you see the fanboy who was really, really pissed at me for my recent video? Like, that's actually hilarious. Like, I know what my next video is gonna be. I didn't do too bad there. I think I came like first. I came like second, first. Yeah. Just look in the Stellar Blade video. There's a guy who comments so much, like he's so pissed off with me for literally no reason. That fucking Waluigi dance. That was amazing. The fucking Wario bike. Hey, Safe, how you doing? We looked at some fanboys. There's a guy in the Stellar Blade video who seems like really, really desperate for my attention. Goku is not coming to Crossworlds. I can promise you that. Miss Reggie, yeah, true. Yeah, we'll do one more. Why not? Flame Runner. Out of my way, Peach. For some reason, I lost all my speed there. Oh, fucking hell, that was tight. Don't you do it, Bowser. Oh, you didn't. Whoa. A fucking blooper. That's useless against bots. Didn't Reggie insult the Switch too? He may have insulted the Switch too, I don't know. Fucking out of the way, Cooper. Fucking hell. We were like Tom Cruise there, my goodness. We got this. Eat green shell, bitch. Oh, I think I got someone. Eat another green shell, bitch. And another. I got someone. Oh, fuck off, Luigi. Where do you come from? The fucking blue shell went for Luigi. That was amazing. Could not have timed that any better. Oh, that's bad. Eat banana peel. Right, I'm keeping an eye on that green shell, because that green shell is gonna fuck me. Oh, maybe not. Oh, shite. Whoa, penguin. This feels like Quidditch. That may or may not hit someone. Time will tell. Oh, shite. That's not good. Oh, feck off, Luigi, you fucking Italian bitch. Where the fuck did you come from? Baby Daisy, feck off. Whoa, I'm all over the damn place here. Yay. Banana peel. Oh, shite. No! Cock! Cock, 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 cock.
Oh, son of a bitch, you got hit by lightning and now I'm small and got a squeaky voice. Come on, don't pass me. Come on, keep on going.
Tokyo Drift here, there we go. Tokyo Drift in between the penguins. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Out the way. Ooh, penguin! Ooh! Oh, Tokyo Drift! Eat banana. And no, that's not a euphemism. Oh, shite. That's bad. Bad, 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 bad. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on! No! Oh, fuck's sakes, not this shit again. I'm right next to the finish line. Well, there we go, across the line. We got first place, that's all that matters. We got first place, and now we can move over
Onto the new racetrack soon. It's an incredibly strong start for this cup. Hopefully we keep up the pace. Shy Guy Beach. Grr. Why is everyone so much faster? Oh, it's probably because everyone's got better acceleration than me now that I think about it. Fucking Luigi, get out of the way. Whoa, crab, crab. Oh, fucking, oh, really? I got someone, nice. Oh, I probably could have taken the inside route, but never mind. Oh, that's bad.
No, 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 no.
That's ridiculous, I know, right? Least favourite Mario Kart track? Good question. I don't have a strong, like, disliking for any of them, so I don't know. Ooh. You okay, Dad?
Mentally challenged.
Right, we'll try to hit the inside. Oh, that's bad. Ow. Gonna need the inside route here to stay first place. Only just worked, bloody hell. Gotta get a bit closer. Ooh, steady on there.
Now, for fuck's sakes. Keep being tiny. Keep becoming tiny with all the bloody thunder power-ups, now I'm really small and slow. The fecking crabs. And now the power blocks as well.
The switch tooth and get easily.
Can people just stop throwing power-ups at me? Hey, Fletchery fan with the £2, thank you very much. I heard that Switch 2 can get easily damaged. I mean, yeah, if you drop it, it'll break, but yeah, it can be modded and hacked and stuff. Whoa, that's a bomb. Penis was that? Oh, that's not good. Nope. I'm gonna take him on the inside. That's what she said. Only just. Thank you very much for the donation, though. It means a lot. Again, we're in a strong standing here, boys. There we go. I don't know, Snare's Marimba Road's not too bad. Although it's kind of mid in retrospect, as far as like other Rainbow Roads go.
Oh.
I like Delfino Square, or Delfino Plaza rather.
Okay, why did...
I'm a heavy character. Why did I get bumped off? Yeet. Get bombed, bitch. Excuse me. It's a Puffer cameo. No.
Oh, but not this shit again. I'm gonna hate being small. It's like being back at school. Absolutely bloody piss take, I tell you.
Eat banana. Oh, that's not good. Fucking hell, if I was on a cart, I'd have been fucked there. I know, like, Baby Park either. I mean, true. I really like normal Rainbow Road. Like, Rainbow Road's like one of my favourite tracks, even though I'm so crap at it. I could probably make it across that gap, to be fair, if I had like the right power-ups.
Whee! No, 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 no!
Predictions for Sonic Crossworlds DLC? No idea. I mean, if they're doing like SpongeBob and like Minecraft, like the sky's the limits, honestly. I mean, they're not gonna do like Nintendo stuff, obviously, but like that's the only thing I can really think of. Whoop. Oh, bouncing off the wall actually helped me there. Crash Bandicoot? That would be cool, but I don't think they're gonna. Cause like, cause he has like his own kart racer and stuff. They're not gonna do like any Nintendo characters, I don't think. I'd be very surprised if they did. Hey, it's my map. Spyro. Spyro would be a really cool choice. Why did I? Okay. I didn't mean to go that way. Oh, that's bad. Bad. He's right on my tail. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I am making a few fuck-ups here, boys. You make tight drifts here. Now that will close. Let's go. Let's go. One more. Tight drifts. Whew. I'm so fucking tired. Still, we are miles ahead. Oh my days. Victory! Flawless victory. And because it's the final race of the stream, we'll have a certain cameo from a certain someone. Happily shuffling around. We got Rosalina!
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, Kiwi's gonna be really happy if we ever play this with her. Her favourite character is there. I wonder what Rosalina's carts look like. Just out of curiosity.
Okay.
It's also kind of weird that Rosalina's a heavy character, but Daisy and Peach are like medium characters. Kind of weird how that works. Amazing. But yeah, unfortunately, this is where I'm going to call it a day for today, guys. So with that being said, I hope you've all enjoyed the time here. I hope you've had some fun reacting to Fanboys and what have you. And unfortunately, this is where I'm going to call it a day for today. So with that being said, Rosalina might be fat, I know, right? But yeah, it's been really good having you guys here. Probably won't do any streaming this weekend, purely because I'm at work and I'm doing late shifts, which is a bit annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your weekend.